Quick interruption because this fixes all content creator problems. If you're consistently adjusting your camera, losing framing when you move, or re-recording content because you drifted out of the shot, that is a waste of time and engagement. I started using the OBS Bot mini camera and it eliminated all of that. It uses AI auto tracking to follow you in real time, keeps you perfectly framed, and delivers clean, professional video without extra gear or full studio setup. Whether you're streaming, podcasting, or on client calls, this makes you look locked in and polished automatically. Stop fighting your camera and focus on your message. I dropped the affiliate link in the description. If you're serious about content, this is an easy upgrade. As you can see, I'm testing out the camera and everything, and it's working out pretty well. Hit the link, get yours.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome to another Banter and Barter show. We got the gang here where we talk about everything under the sun as long as we get back to the money. We get back to real conversations. We get back to real solutions. I'm your host, Courtney, and I got my co-host with me, Macaroni Tony. My other two co-hosts, they'll be here when they get here. They'll be here when they get here. We gonna. I need the chat to get in. I need the chat to go in on them because they late. All right. What's good with it, Mac?
That was a nice looking young man that was on that screen right before. I know back in my day, that was a nice looking young man.
Man, what? Oh, let me see.
Hold on. Update.
Yeah. He back in the game. Almost 100% back in that bit.
This is much all I got.
Hey,
almost done.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. You almost in that thing, dog.
Hey, look. If I have to fight, I'm gonna have to. Hey, look. Step back, boy. I pull this one back. Hey.
Yeah, hold on, now, Pit. Shit.
Come on, dog. We brothers. We ain't even gotta do this, bro. Come on now.
Come on, fam.
Come on, we black, man. We already divided, man.
You know they gotta start bringing a look. Come on, man. They already against us, man. Come on, brother. And when they start calling your brother,
you know Miss Harvey died.
Oh shit! Listen, y'all. Before we get started, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure you hit the bell notification. If you haven't, go and check out the latest videos that we have posted up. They just posted today, so go and show love over there. Because again, we don't only do live streams. We also, if you missed it, we clip these topics up and we repost them as long format. So definitely go check them out if you missed it. So that way you ain't got to go through the whole live stream to find the video that you're looking for. Because I know y'all want to hear our thoughts. All right. So I want to go ahead and get this thing jumping. Oh, and also make sure y'all invest in the platform as well. You know what I'm saying? The super chat goal is here. Cash App goal is here as well. We also membership levels. I changed the prices on the membership levels because I know a lot of people been going, what's up, Jennifer? I know a lot of y'all going through it. So I changed the membership prices. I actually made them cheaper for y'all. So be a part of the ENG community. And don't forget to tap into the Discord as well. The link is in the description. All right. So I want to go ahead and get into this first topic of tonight. Listen, bro, we're gonna hit the ground hard. Pause. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna hit it hard, but we're gonna talk about this main topic. So have y'all heard about this person, the quadruple amputee cornhole professional player? Have y'all heard anything about this? Heard anything about it? His name is Dayton James Webber.
Amputee.
No.
Amputee cornhole?
What up, Marcus?
Yo, how can you play cornhole with no arm?
Well, I don't know, but he's a professional cornhole player. Professional cornhole player, ESPN, like I'm talking about top dog in cornhole, but he's an amputee.
He's a top dog in cornhole.
In cornhole.
That one started, and that country guy came up. I just boy that mobile and that cornhole.
Well, yeah. So
hey, you gotta do that Shannon. You gotta do that Shannon Sharp laugh.
So listen, he ended up getting charged for an alleged murder.
Oh shit!
Shit.
For fatally shooting somewhere. Now, before we get into it, I'm just trying to understand something. How you shoot the gun? That's my question.
Bro.
But we'll answer that question.
He got fingerprints. They got him by the
This shit
fingerprints.
getting worse and worse the more you keep saying stuff, bro.
Listen, bro, we just gonna go ahead and dive into it, bro.
Shit.
All right, so we just gonna go ahead and dive in, bro, because I'm just trying to understand it. So let's rock out.
Welcome back in here to Live Now from Fox. I am Andy Mack. The unbelievable headline of all unbelievable headlines, as a professional cornhole player with no arms and no legs is accused of murder in Maryland. You can see this from our Fox 5 DC partners there in Charles County, as Dayton James Webber of La Plata is accused of shooting and killing Bradrick Michael Wells during an argument. Let's take you out right now to our Fox 5 team on this report.
In the investigation, but there is no evidence at this point to suggest anybody else was involved in the shooting, that he acted alone on this.
Now watch closely. You're looking at the man accused of murder in this case. Video from his TikTok page titled "No Hands, No Feet, Shooting 9mm Handgun." His name is Dayton James Webber, a 27-year-old quadruple amputee and professional cornhole player. This all started around 10:30 last night when La Plata police officers were flagged down by two witnesses near Radio Station Road. Charles County Sheriff's investigators say Webber was the driver when he shot and killed his front seat passenger, then asked those in the back seat to help get rid of the body. They refused, got out of the car, and alerted police. Webber took off with the victim in the car, identified as 27-year-old Bradrick Wells. 2 hours later, and about 15 miles away, Wells's body was found dumped in someone's front yard in Charlotte Hall, Maryland. Soon after, Webber's car was tracked to a gas station in Charlottesville, Virginia. He was found at a hospital nearby and arrested after his release.
I think the witnesses helping really gave us a good start, obviously, and then it was excellent police work with not only our detectives in La Plata Police, but also the authorities in Virginia.
All right, we're going to continue to follow this as this professional cornhole player, a quadruple amputee, accused of murder in Maryland. Of course, Webber was located by police in a hospital in Charlottesville, Virginia, arrested and charged as a fugitive from justice. He'll be extradited to Charles County, charged with first.
Name is Dayton James.
So, what's y'all thoughts on this, bro?
I want to know what kind of evidence they got, man. Like, I don't know what kind of evidence. But hold on, they say he was driving and he shot his passenger. So, shit, man. I mean, was the passenger passed out? I mean, I don't know, bro. Like one thing he driving, I don't get that. If is he a double amputee? He ain't got no feet. And okay, cool.
Quadruple amputee, quadruple.
Got no feet, so he got the, he's got the tools to help him drive. So you mean this fool had to somehow be driving, because they said he did when he was driving, lean over and kind of like butterball out of it and grab a gun and hold it like this, and then turn around. I don't know, man. It don't seem possible. This seems like a real fucked up joke. Especially, I mean, I don't know if the dude did it or not, but if he didn't do it, this would be a real fucked up situation. Because everything says that it's not even fucking possible. You know what I'm saying? But, yo, bro, I don't know, man. That's crazy.
Bro. This is impressive yet disturbing.
Facts.
Because it's like, all right, he already a cornhole champion. And then he got the nerve to just go, allegedly he did it. Now, my thing is, he murdered somebody, right?
Allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly. I don't think nobody knew they whole life they was going to go out like that, bro.
Nah.
This some family.
No legs.
Bro, they said he was driving.
No shins. No arms.
Nothing.
Nothing. He ate noodles with no fork, no tongue,
bucket naked,
nubs.
Oh no, I'm just trying to.
We ain't supposed to be laughing, bro. We ain't supposed to be laughing.
I'm laughing at this. Listen, bro, because I think of Family Guy when I think of situations like this, just because, even though it's a serious matter, I'm just trying to understand something. How can you? What was said? How did it start off for a quadruple amputee? You a cornhole player? Do they make a lot of money? Do cornhole
they
can? They can make a lot of money, right?
At this point, bro, you can make money off. If somebody tell me they made some money off something like unusual, I believe them. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I got a buddy that does professional cornhole tournaments and shit. They can make some money.
Did he trigger? Did he get in an argument with the passenger seat? You the passenger probably said, "Hey, fuck you, James. That's why you ain't got no legs and arms." And he got pissed off or some shit like that.
How fast can he grab the gun?
You know what I'm saying? Like, all this shit just don't make sense to me. I'm just trying to understand it, bro. I'm trying to understand it, dog. It's not grasping for me, dog.
Hey, look, I get it though, because you wanna know why? When I was in a band in college, dog, you can go look it up in 2008, crab year. No, 2009. Bro, we had somebody on the snare line with no arms, and he was actually playing.
All the way up here.
No, he had the nubs just like him.
Well, that makes sense. Like, you can do some shit to wrap the sticks and you can get to it, but to grab the gun.
But what I'm saying is, he is a quadruple amputee too. So, but he had fake legs. But the whole thing about it is, he's actually like he's actually viral. He's like influencer. His name like Trey Nubs or something like that. And he show you how he do everything with no help, bro. He one of those guys that you can tell he didn't want nobody helping him. So he learned how to do it, everything. He can cook, he can do every single thing, bro.
But again, that's a gun.
Dog, that's why I'm saying I'm not surprised, bro.
I'm the whole when you talk about like drums and stuff and grabbing sticks, you know what I'm saying? I can see that. Like, all right, he got some kind of way he can grab the sticks, because it don't take a lot to get a stick and grab that bitch and do some shit with it. We talking about a gun where you still gotta cock that bitch back and you still gotta pull the trigger. So, and on top of that, you in the car driving, you ain't got no fingers to grab. So how you grab that shit so fast to pick that hoe up and then point it and shoot it? How that work? That's the part I'm trying to understand.
Without the other person kicking you out the car.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't fumbling with the gun while you trying to get it. Like, motherfucker, I can't get it. And he just sitting there laughing at him or some shit. Thought he was bullshitting. I don't know. You
thought you was bullshitting?
Yeah, you feel. I'm just saying though, bro. Like, I don't understand it.
Yeah. This don't make no sense, bro. I mean, it'll be so. I mean, I don't mean to laugh.
Oh, this shit made perfect sense to me, dog. Once I saw old buddy, what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro.
Yeah,
it don't look too far fetched to me when I like being there personally. Like, even though, yeah, he can put the headband straps on his hand on the arms and play, but still though.
But it takes a long time to do it, though. Don't it take a long time to get ready?
Yeah, but he played in high school too. It wasn't like we just grabbed him off the street or something like that.
I'm not saying this fool couldn't.
He tried out though. Hold on, Courtney.
I'm not saying he could.
Tried out, bro.
We obviously see he can shoot a gun. I'm not saying that he couldn't do that, but like I said, the other motherfucker had to be passed out, because if I'm about to get shot and I see some cat with no arms trying to fiddle for a gun, I'm gonna try to knock that motherfucker out.
So do you think the whole situation was handicapped?
What?
It was like easy bowl, because it was like you wasn't like you wasn't paying attention. You ain't what he reaching for? Like, come on, now.
You feel like that? You see,
the
like,
other
you
cat
see what
may
I'm
not have
saying, bro?
arms either.
It ain't the fact that I disagree. It's just the fact I'm just trying to understand the situation and how everything transpired from the beginning to the end.
Come on, like you not finna scuffle with a quadruple amputee, bro. I think that's why I said the situation was it was in handicap mode because you weren't finna scuffle with no head. What are you gonna do?
I don't know why we automatically think the other dude was not an amputee either, man. Because the motherfuckers probably hang out together.
That's true.
I mean, I guess
they did not disclose that, so we don't know.
We don't. I guess we don't know. He could have knocked out another cat with no arms.
Could be. Hey,
that makes more sense.
Listen, you could be right. I'm not even going. You know what I'm saying? Rule that out.
That's the only thing that makes sense to me, man. He couldn't get to him. It's like, yo, man, what you doing, man? Take these seatbelt off.
And then to add fuel to the fire, then he gonna try to tell the people in the back seat to help him move the body. Sir, no.
Oh, bro, I ain't gonna lie.
Jesus.
I forgot all about that. So they had witnesses there.
Yeah.
Dude.
2 of them.
I don't know, man.
In the back seat when it happened. So
I don't know, bro. I think
saying.
This gotta be more to the situation what's going on right now because I just don't see a situation where I quadruple amputee and others are in a car and there was no scuffle and you had people in the car too and how he gonna command people to move the body, bro?
Because he can't do it.
Hey, y'all, I can't move the body, so y'all gonna have to do it, man.
Yeah. Hey, didn't they say it was 2 dead people, or was it only one?
One.
Oh shit.
It's only one situation, and so I don't understand it, bro. I need more. I need a full picture, bro.
You need more evidence.
Yeah, I need more, dog, because this ain't. I can't grasp it, dog. I just can't. My mind can't grasp it, dog.
Hey, this is a good example for the saying, believe someone first. I mean, believe like what someone says first before you like use like logic or figure shit out. Because
fam, look how he holding this gun, dog, and he was supposed to be driving. Look how he holding this gun.
He was driving.
Yeah.
Look how he holding this gun, dog.
He's a dude's in the passenger side.
Look how he holding this gun. He using both arms,
bro.
to hold this gun.
This can't be real, bro. You can't be driving. You can't be driving and pull out a gun and shoot the passenger in the fucking car, bro.
Hold on, let's hit the story because maybe
we must have missed something. We had to miss something, bro. Ain't no damn way he was driving.
Yeah, that don't make no sense.
Because I'm
like,
I'm dumbfounded.
Get your no arms and no legs is accused of murder in Maryland. You can see this from our Fox 5 DC partners there in Charles County as Dayton James Webber of La Plata is accused of shooting and killing Bradrick Michael Wells during an argument. Let's take you out right now to our Fox 5 team on this report.
In the investigation, but there is no evidence at this point to suggest anybody else was involved in the shooting, and that he acted alone on this.
What the fuck?
Now watch closely. You're looking at the man accused of murder in this case. Video from his TikTok page titled "No Hands, No Feet, Shooting 9mm Handgun." His name is Dayton James Webber, a 27-year-old quadruple amputee and professional cornhole player. This all started around 10:30 last night when La Plata police officers were flagged down by 2 witnesses near Radio Station Road. Charles County Sheriff's investigators say Webber was the driver when he shot and killed his front seat passenger.
No way.
Asked those in the back seat to help get rid of the body. They refused, got out of the car,
we didn't
and
hear it
alerted
wrong.
Police. Webber took off with the victim in the car.
So he was driving.
That is no way, man. That ain't no fucking way.
He the fall guy, bro. He the fall guy because it's like how your hand on the steering wheel and then you. All right, look. In the beginning, you saw how he had to do what he had to do to shoot.
Exactly.
Prep the gun and shit. So you mean tell me while he driving, he had
There's no way.
He had enough time to like scoop the gun and do what he do and do. Like, hey, do you really think you gonna do? You gonna shoot me, dude? You gonna shoot me, bro?
And the thing is, he would need both hands. He don't need or whatever you want to call it.
You gonna shoot me, bro? Look, hey, look at him. Like he really think he's a.
Hey, so I mean, he had to stop the car. I'm guessing because he can't fucking steer the bitch.
Hey.
I mean, you need both, whatever you got, both nubs or whatever.
The only thing we can do is for everything to make sense. He must have snapped into a Slim Jim, bro.
Shit. Man, I'm hoping this shit some good ass AI shit because it ain't no motherfucking way.
That can't be real, bro. It can't be.
It cannot be real.
What up, bro? What you got on this, bro? I know you heard it. I know you heard it in the background, bro.
First of all, the fact that y'all can't believe that Killer Nubs out here going crazy is insane.
I can't.
It's 2020. It's 2026, y'all. Come on, man. We got to age with the times. We got self-driving cars and all that. Cadillac got self-lane assist.
That is right.
Tesla do everything for you. As long as fucking they can see your eyeballs, the car gonna move, so it could drive itself.
Hey, but they still making humans the same, man. You ain't got no arms, no gun.
They're making humans the same, and we done had fucking paraplegic assists for fucking paraplegic since the 80s. You gonna get you an 80s Chevy van right now with the extra fucking stilts on the pedals and shit, and you got the little nub to steer the car. There's power steering. It ain't like it's fucking manual steering and shit. So
okay, yeah. If they come out here a Tesla, then then that's more believable.
It still ain't believable.
Tesla ain't the only thing to drive itself.
Well, I'm not saying it's the only thing, but a self-driving car is what I'm trying to say.
Bro, I don't think y'all looking at this entire situation, bro. 2026, 1990, 2026, 2052. There's no way that you driving a vehicle the way if we go look at how he had that gun and how he got it prepared to shoot it. You doing all of that while you driving. We all listen. All of us have done it before. While we doing something, we got that one leg driving the steering wheel while we eating. How he gonna do? How he
using the 1990 logic in 2026? That's what I'm telling you.
But how's he gonna do it? Look how he loaded the gun. He used his whole body to load the gun. We use one leg.
That's the problem.
No way.
You letting your logical thought of the 90s cloud your 2026 judgment. Yes, you are, because there's tech fucking knowledge.
Okay, what's it? So tell me.
You don't have to flip the steering wheel anymore. You can roll your blunt with both hands now.
So tell me
on the steering wheel.
So tell me what was the technology when he was loading that gun and shooting it right there in that video? Where's the technology in that?
You don't need. He don't need the technology for the fucking gun. Clearly, he know how to use his fucking elbow to squeeze.
Hey, unless the other dude had no arms either, man, this cannot be real, bro.
That is what we need to be discussing. Why a full-figured motherfucker let VeggieTales fucking get him up out of here.
That's also a part of the problem too. Two things.
That's the only thing that we need to be talking about because. Bro, pull up a Cadillac commercial right now with the motherfucking lane assist. Literally, all you have to do, it has to see your eyes. Even a Tesla will jump out of self-driving mode if your eyes is closed for too damn long because they don't want you sleeping while the shit moving. But they got people on OnlyFans dropping whole sex tapes going crazy in the motherfucking whip while the car drive itself. So the car, you got to take the car out the factory. This is why did you let a full-figured, whole-limb person get up out of here by somebody with no limbs?
You can't take the car out of the factory because we don't know what kind of car they were driving. So you can only go based off of a regular car.
And the regular cars come with the lane assist and everything now. That's why they proposing a bill right now where your car damn near finna have a black box by 2027 to where if it don't have XYZ, they can't even sell the shit to you. Everybody got OnStar in their shit since damn near 02. So what are we talking about?
You're not about to convince me that this nigga here driving a vehicle, quadruple amputee. I don't give a fuck if we in 2042. You're not about to convince me that this man can pull out a gun wherever the fuck he pulling that gun out. Because also you got to realize, I know he ain't driving with that motherfucker in his lap. So that's another thing. So you got to pull that hoe out because you in an argument. You got to pull that motherfucking gun out. On top of what you're doing, you got to put it in whatever mode. Let's just say you're using
it's
technology.
Already in that mode. The nigga ain't got no limbs. That's what I'm saying. Take the damn carb shit out of it. Why does somebody with 4 limbs get murked by somebody with no
they ain't on the highway.
It don't matter where the fuck you at.
What are you talking about? They're not on the highway.
Take the car out the equation. They was at a barbecue. They at the cookout. I can't take it out. We're not gonna get nowhere.
You can't take it. You can't take it out because you don't know what kind of
You don't want to take it out because you want to be right to your imagination instead of the reality of all the possibilities. Take the car out. They can drive themselves.
Well, the car was a key feature because he said he was his passenger. He was driving. They literally said he was driving.
If he was driving, it's already set up for the motherfucker to move the shit. Why does somebody with 4 fucking limbs get murked by somebody with no attachments?
Even a nigga, even a
motherfucker called a Bluetooth bullet.
This is crazy.
That motherfucker got set up. Hey,
motherfucker got John Wick off Wi-Fi. That's what we need to be talking about.
Hey, hey, your boy man had rigged up. He had a little pull thing and had the gun just sitting in the chair, just waiting for some shit like that to pop off.
That don't make not a lick of sense. No matter how logical you try to be about it, there is no fucking way. After seeing the evidence of how he shooting this gun, there's no way you can sit here and tell me. It would make sense if we didn't see how he was actually using the gun. We see clearly how he using his gun. And using the logic of today, using the logic of what we see, you talking about he doing that within the car the same way. Because if you already know how to use a gun, because there's people who know how to just do a gun with just one hand, know how to load it, cock that bitch back with one hand and shoot it. You telling me he know how to do that in the vehicle when he could just do it right there? I don't believe it. That's cap.
No, it's not.
Because niggas practice this shit when they ain't in the car. They practice this type of shit. So you ain't just in the car like, yeah, mama practice on loading this motherfucking gun like this while I'm driving. No, you not.
Look at your extension. You got extra distance. He don't got no distance. All he gotta do is literally up pole. He ain't gotta reach out.
No, he just gotta up. No, nigga, he just gotta up pole. He gotta do this.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
So if it's you and me, I can do this right here. I can take the gun and just shoot you and keep driving. He got to do all of this.
Get your hand off the fucking steering wheel. It's driving itself. It's worrying about why the fuck he ain't got no question,
Let me ask you a question, Rob. The gun ain't loaded. Where you getting the gun from first? See, you just looking at him shooting it. You got to pick the gun up. You got to load that motherfucker. You got to cock that bitch back. Then you got to shoot it. Because you did this. Now what? You got to turn your whole fucking body. And I'm pretty sure he got a seatbelt on too. So you got to take the motherfucking seatbelt, turn that bitch, and then shoot him. And the motherfucker in the passenger seat just letting that shit pop off.
That's a 5-minute process.
And that is exactly what we need to be discussing. Is
what
the
fuck
that too. Passenger on.
All of that. None of it.
The rest of it we ain't gotta discuss.
Shouldn't me? Yes, we do. We gotta discuss all that because I'm trying to make it make sense. It all gotta make sense to me. It all gotta make sense.
I'm gonna say the back people.
It don't gotta make sense to you because you ruling out self-driving features of cars.
Hey,
I ain't ruling it out. I'm still putting it in. I'm using your logic. It still gotta make sense. Because if you
over here like, oh, he had one hand on frontal and then he was over there blinking it out. Yeah. Like, no, he had no hands on frontal. The frontal was attached by itself. We ain't got to worry about the lace front.
He got to turn his whole body to shoot, bro. That's the point that you missing. Because you say if it's an automated vehicle, right? You close your eyes, you do anything, it's gonna take that automatic vehicle is gonna come off. So in order for him to shoot, he gotta turn his whole body in order to shoot. Again, this is why it's important.
Problem. He don't have a whole body. The nigga's half off.
He still got to turn his whole and you still making my point. He got to use his whole body to shoot.
So all he got to do is
twist. That's the point that I'm making. The car ain't gonna continue to drive if you're using the automated.
Yes, it will.
All right. Let me go do that. Go get in the Tesla and turn your whole body and see if that bitch cut off or not. Go do it.
Let's go do it. I want to see. It has a sensor for your butt to feel that there's weight in the seat. If he ain't take his weight out the seat, then it's gonna still move. What are you talking about?
I don't believe that. Nope. You can't convince me that.
You don't believe that, and there's a shorty in California right now in rush hour traffic put on a full fucking face. Ain't looked at the road once.
And they ain't got shit to do with holding a
She
gun.
all in the back seat and everything, getting extra shit out her purse. Come on, man.
You gotta touch the steering wheel like every 2 minutes.
No, you don't. That shit's dead. That was the early introduction of the technology. Y'all gotta evolve with the times.
Bro, I am evolved, but it still gotta make sense. You talking about evolving with the time.
You act like you ain't seen a motherfucker in a damn motorized wheelchair fucking spin 360s all through that bitch in the middle of Walmart and still go where the fuck they going.
What does that have to do when you still got to use your hands?
Now it don't got nothing to do with anything. You know, the amputee with the 2 grandkids.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. How you gonna use
it?
How's it gonna go in 360 without the function of them using their hands and feet for it to go in 360 mode? They got to use their hands, correct? In order for them to go 360 in the Walmart, right?
Talking about the people that got hands. Let's pull up paraplegic basketball right now.
You just use that.
Let's pull up basketball right now. Put it on the screen.
Let's
get the Paralympics.
No, you don't got to pull up. We know they use wheelchairs.
Didn't we just watch somebody else that was half off win a swimming competition?
Bro, you missing.
Motherfuckers in the water hitting the gummy worm?
Now we going 1 + water equals Pluto now. Bro, what you talking about?
It could equal Jupiter for all I give a fuck because it ain't no Jupiter with the AI and everything else that we got.
You ain't making sense, bro.
No, it's not making sense because you don't want to think outside the box.
That's like you using a paraplegic that runs track. They have something that helps them run. He don't have anything that's helping him shoot. And
is a cornhole champion.
You don't need hands to throw a fucking cornhole. You know how to shoot a gun. You know the configurations to shoot a gun. You telling me how does that make sense when you add a vehicle in the process and you the one driving? Now, if he was in the passenger seat,
hey, y'all heard what my man said. You don't need hands for a cornhole to pick up that heavy ass beanbag. You don't need hands.
Okay, that let me know you don't.
We magically don't know how to fucking put 7 pounds of pressure on the trigger. You heard it here first.
You must ain't never played cornhole because that beanbag is not that fucking heavy.
To get the toss, to go the distance, to get that shit in the hole with accuracy.
Yeah, you ain't never played. Yeah, you must ain't never played cornhole. That shit crazy as fuck. See, this nigga must act like it's a button you press to shoot a gun. Nigga, you still gotta pull it. Nigga, the trigger's like this. It's a banana. Nigga, the finger gotta be like this. How the fuck you gonna make your elbow curve the fucking like this? On top of that, having the fucking gun, you said it yourself.
When you just gotta use him doing it once before.
Y'all listen. He doing this, so that means he gotta have both of his hands like this to pull this motherfucking gun up to turn that bitch around and shoot. How? Make sense.
Pull up his Instagram. Let's find a picture of his nubs. Because that motherfucker out here on Scar games and whatever, using his Scar to pull that motherfucker, and you over here using your full fucking damn.
I'm using my full fingers.
Yeah, so don't be putting your cocoa butter elbows on the screen when you ain't got the nubs like him. You got a salt nub out here, and you over here saying that he don't know, but he got a whole video showing you how he done uphold before.
Hey, the cats in the back seat set him up. That's all I can say.
That's just what's his name? James Webber.
All he literally got to do is a little quarter twist, and life's a bliss. Now, what we trying to understand is why
this nigga said you got to do a quarter twist and life's a bliss. You got it.
Exactly. Assault Nub got it too.
Shit.
This is crazy.
How is it crazy? Because y'all don't want to admit that we got self-driving mode and all this other stuff in vehicles nowadays. What's crazy is somebody with.
All right, so let me ask you a question. So let's just say if it wasn't an automated vehicle, then what you gonna say? What excuse?
Then let's see the interior of the vehicle and see what he working with.
Hey, even that bitch is self-driving. It is hard to believe.
I don't understand.
It ain't that hard to believe. He done showed you he could uphold.
Not in the vehicle. He ain't showed us how he could up. Yeah, anybody could just stand there and just load a fucking gun with all of their body.
Still searching for that. Do you still got the video with him? When he was actually shooting the gun. Let's put it on that.
Yep, we have it. Sure do.
and that he acted alone on this.
Boom, pause it right there. That man's sitting the same way he'd be sitting in the car. Come on, man. So what we need to understand is how somebody with 10 fingers ain't even get a 5-finger discount on blocking himself getting shot.
You driving
right now. You sit in the car. He's sitting right now.
Rod, are you fucking with me right now? I think you fucking with me right now.
I think you shitting.
Look at how he's loading the gun. Look at everything.
Zoom in on the video and let's zoom in on the nub right there.
Look at how now you put him inside a vehicle.
Zoom
a moving
in.
Vehicle.
He already sitting.
A moving vehicle.
That can move by itself. It's 2026, bro.
No, not when you got a hat on. When you got a hat on, the function comes off. I was just told that. So when you got that hat on, it can't see your eyes, the function comes off.
Let them lie again. Talk about who?
He got the person who told me got a vehicle. They got a Tesla, so you send an automated vehicle. Let's talk about a Tesla. It can't see. If it can't see your eyes, guess what? That automated system goes off. So now, while your head is focused, how you gonna tell the person who got a Tesla? Who drives it and knows the function?
Bro, a quarter of my plant fucking drives Teslas because they get a fucking kickback and they can charge their work.
Got a hat on. He's sitting down. Look how he got the gun laid on his lap. Look how he's loading it, putting the mag in there, and you sitting up here telling me now he gonna have. Well, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that function.
Oh, all right, bet.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that function. I have to figure that one out.
Yeah, then we gonna skip past the zoom in part. Now I don't know how your boy wear his hats. He probably one of them people that think he kids next door and he got his hat touching his chin and shit when he got it on. But my coworkers wear hats all the time, and
hats and glasses ain't the same. They can see through the glasses. And Coach JR, they can see through the glasses, bro.
My boy literally just did. He on his 3rd time coming back from Disney this year. He got a whole video when he was going out and he had that joint on self-driving mode, kicking it fucking in there doing rock, paper, scissors and all type of shit in the car with his son. He got the whole fucking video and he had his hat on. So that hat shit is flawed. Your boy just don't know how to wear his hats. He probably got his fucking nose hidden under the brim or something. But if you wear your hat where it's fucking...
So that still doesn't take away from the fact that the function goes off.
All right. So Google said you gotta touch the steering wheel on even new Teslas. Only one you don't are like Waymos, like full self-driving shit.
You don't have to. It takes a while for the shit to fucking realize you ain't touching it. You don't have to.
But it said you
bro, even in the Cadillac commercial, there ain't nobody touching the steering wheel in the Cadillac.
I mean, you can take your hands off, but you gotta touch it like every
exactly. So the time it takes to fucking up pole and blink somebody, the damn sensor ain't even caught on that you got your hands off the shit yet. What we need to be talking about,
my car do that, bro. My car do that.
About how this dude ain't got no hands, and the DJs is in the car with hands, and ain't nobody with hands stop nothing. That's what we need to talk about.
But raw, but at the same time, I got that function on my car. You got to be like driving, and you just got to be sure when you take your hands off before you go.
Okay, so look at him. He's sitting there right now. He in the same position he'd be in that car seat.
What I'm saying, all right, did they say how the altercation like?
No, they just the motherfuckers are arguing.
It was just up there. It was just up there.
It's gonna be funny when this fool got an 87 to sale.
Thank you, Rally. At least somebody know, cause shit.
Nobody's saying that he can't learn certain things. But even then, even the physics of the situation still wouldn't make sense.
You don't want it to make sense.
No, it ain't about me not wanting to make sense. You gotta make it make sense. It don't make sense.
Fam, he's in driving position right now.
If you can show me with my own eyes, him in the car moving, him doing everything that he's doing right now in that same vehicle, everything that's been spelled out on this report, and if you can show me exactly how that shit went and how it looks, then I will shut the hell up. But what I'm looking at right here,
so that's the problem. You lack imagination, so you need to be spoon-fed information.
Because I understand how to drive a vehicle, and I know the functions of a vehicle.
You know how to drive with limbs.
I've driven a Tesla before.
You ain't never been put in a situation where you limbless.
You correct.
Exactly. So you don't know how it is to operate the world with no limbs. So you using fucking limb logic on limbless.
At some point, we gotta use logic too, don't we?
We do gotta use logic.
You remember Friday when you said we gotta take the emotion.
Oh, my mama, I remember.
Logic. This is the logic factor.
I remember.
This is where the logic factor comes in.
And this is where Rally gave you logic right there.
You gotta be logical. Ain't nothing logical showing me nothing.
They got a whole paraplegic Olympics.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
On TV, you wouldn't believe that any of them motherfucking people could do shit.
Yeah, because I can see them actually doing the shit. I can see them playing wheelchair basketball.
Oh, you just admitted what I said.
You
admitted what I said. You a Gerber baby. You need a spoon fed to you.
No, I still have to see it. I just have to see it. I'm not a Gerber baby. I can use imagination, but understand something. It got to make sense too, though.
You need it in the blender all mushy like.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
It just got to make sense.
It do.
If it don't make sense, I'm going to question it.
You shutting off your sense factories. That's why it ain't making sense to you.
That's crazy. That is wild.
Bro, y'all know what y'all sound like? Y'all sound like brothers that like I'm having a whole argument about like how peanut butter and jelly is made.
Well, it is peanut motherfucking butter jelly time. Because we discounted the fact that
peanut butter come from peanuts, buddy.
Fam.
It ain't enough peanuts in the world to make that much peanut butter, bro.
This is how Ross arguing the fact that, listen, bro, I don't understand how you put that bitch on with a. I'm saying, like, listen, bro, how the fuck you gonna put some jelly on the toast with a fork? Well, you ain't never seen nobody spread bread over. Like, bro, I'm just trying to understand it. I'm trying to make it make sense. Why would you use a fork instead of a spoon to eat?
First of all, you don't know how many lunch. First of all, you don't know how many lunch ladies I know. I know a whole bunch of lunch ladies.
I'm just saying, it don't make sense to me, bro.
My auntie was a lunch lady. My grandma was a lunch lady. My great grandma was a lunch lady, and they told me all the time it ain't no way there's enough peanuts in the world to make that much peanut butter everywhere.
So that's the problem, though. If you can't think outside the box, then yeah, you gonna need to visualize and see it. Some people can visualize in their head. You need the visuals. So it takes somebody like me to come draw it out for somebody like you to get it. That's why
apparently it ain't being drawn out right because it still don't make sense.
The nigga sitting down right in front of you. It make all the sense it needs to make.
You talking about him sitting down, but guess what? Is he in the vehicle and the vehicle's moving? No, it ain't. So that's what I'm saying. You missing all the key variables in the situation to make it make sense,
bro.
That's crazy.
Okay. You're missing it.
Hey, that's so what about this? What if he come back and say, what if he come back and say, yo, I didn't do that shit. Motherfuckers in the backseat trying to set me up. What? Like, that's more believable to me. I mean, than the other shit. And if everyone goes to shit they saying that he did this, it'll be a sad world, man.
Well, the thing is, Marcus's imagination is disqualified within the first 25 minutes of getting to the crime scene. Because once they see the trajectory of the bullet, we gonna know it came from the back seat. Y'all discounting the fact that there's 6 arms.
Well, hey, you know you can't reach your
30 fingers, 30 toes.
This, right?
In the whip.
You know you can reach your big long ass arm because they got arms in the back and do like this and shoot somebody. It could look like someone was holding the gun that way. You can still do that shit.
And the gunshot residue gonna end up on nubs?
Nah, that's crazy.
No one even said anything. No one even said anything about guns. We haven't gotten that far. We don't even know what the fuck the deal is.
Okay, so then we ain't blink from the back seat. Y'all, how the hell y'all miss 6 arms, 6 feet, no murk?
That's why we trying to say this bullshit.
30 toes, no jelly.
That's one reason we're saying
y'all
bullshit.
Don't understand how this motherfucker eat breakfast.
That's the one.
No, that's what I'm saying. We understand that. Just like with Clem, he mentioned his own boy who played in the who was in the band. That I can understand. I can see that. But this entire situation, it don't make sense. Just like you try to use the paraplegic and playing wheelchair basketball. For somebody who was, if you go and tell somebody, hey, bro, they got a wheelchair basketball. You tell somebody who played basketball, right? Oh, well, shit. First thing they gonna think is how you normally play basketball, right? It's like, okay, I don't see how that works because in basketball, it takes. Hold up. You gotta hold up. You gotta let me get there. The person who plays normal basketball, they're gonna think, okay, you gotta take 2 steps. There are certain rules to the play basketball. So now I'm thinking, okay, you got wheels, you ain't got no legs. How the fuck you gonna do that? How the fuck you gonna dribble the ball and the wheel moves at the same time? So therefore, like I said, I hear you, but I gotta see the entire situation for it to make sense to me. And so when I see it, it makes sense. I'm not saying that it's not impossible, but I need to see the entirety of the situation to see how that shit transpired. That's the point, because what I'm seeing right here doesn't make sense. That's like you saying, okay, take the gun out and say it's wheelchair basketball. Okay, so what the fuck is the wheelchair? How the fuck he shooting the ball? How the fuck he moving and dribbling that bitch without the wheel? It gotta make sense to me. That's what I'm saying. So it ain't about being fool. It's just making sense of the situation. He just on the ground. So you could easily, oh well, shit, look how he doing it now. Okay, now add in the factor of is the gun always sitting in his lap? Is that bitch in the glove compartment? Or where the fuck is that vehicle? How's it easily asked? How the fuck can he grab that motherfucker when he don't have grabbing fucking hands? So even though he got nubs, his arms are shorter. So how the fuck he reaching for it to grab it if it's on the right, left, in the middle, glove compartment, whatever? So all of these variables start to take place. So we're using the imagination. It's got to make sense.
No, we not.
That's crazy.
Because you said you need an orientation training video.
Man,
he don't even got a Euro step. He's sitting already.
You got it.
You know you missed it. Like you
missed it. You missed it.
He's in the position he'd be in the car. He don't need space.
You missing it. You missing it.
Y'all missing it. At this point, I feel like I'm the one with nubs versus 3 fucking full body people on the pod, because we still discount the fact that it's 6 arms, 6 legs, 30 fingers, 30 toes, and ain't nobody stop this motherfucker that ain't got no grip on reality.
Oh, we understand that.
That is the main point right there. That's the main thing. That's why I think it's bullshit.
Bro, I think what you doing is you oversimplifying something that is not simple, bro. Ain't no damn way. It ain't no way you watch this it ain't no way you watch the news and you hear this shit and you ain't got no question. You be like, yeah, that sounds pretty reasonable.
As a global resident of Earth, the reason I can believe is because if you would have told me somebody like this could have worked in the equivalent of TSA, I wouldn't have believed you either. But when I was a kid and I went to France and I got off my flight and I was heading down to baggage claim or whatever, I looked over and I seen a little dude. I'm like, okay, that probably ain't what I'm seeing. I gotta be glitching or whatever. And I stayed over there for a couple days. And when I was leaving and I had to go through security, Buddy was standing on the table working the motherfucking computer, doing fucking TSA. And he didn't have no modified keyboard or nothing, but he knew how to hit the buttons he wanted to hit. And I'm like, okay, how the fuck you hit your ABCs with your nub?
But we're not saying he can't shoot a gun. He also can shoot a gun.
TSA kind of different, bro. Like if he was a bodyguard at a popular club with no hands and no feet, then I'll be like, okay, that's equivalent. Because
as long as they don't call him headbutt, then
like what you about to do?
Good.
And they say, and then they said,
get out of my line.
And they said, and they say he took down a 6'8" dude.
So that's where you be like, that's even better. So now y'all bringing it back to the rim. He took down somebody 6'8". What the fuck was wrong with your 6'8" of greatness?
You was just 100% not.
Somebody is half off, took you down.
I'm gonna say I just don't believe that shit. That just don't make sense.
Yeah, that'd be a secondary. What you asking, bro? That's a secondary question. It's like, first, let me understand the first question. How the fuck he shooting? So once we get that, now we understand it. We understand this and how he in the vehicle shooting. Now the second question is, nigga, how the fuck you let this nigga shoot you?
That's what we need to talk about. That's all I'm saying.
Bro, we gotta talk about everything because this is a family guy. This is a Family Guy situation. This is a Family Guy shit, bro. This is Family Guy shit.
This Family Guy or South Park, bro.
That's real. Exactly what this is. So,
there's some South Park shit.
So your question is valid. The secondary question is valid, but we gotta ask the first question first. Fam, yeah, we see him shooting here, but guess what? When you add, listen, y'all all saw Drumline. Y'all all saw Drumline, right? When Nick Cannon, he was standing straight there, and he was killing it. But then as soon as the coach came in and said, all right, now let's get mobile with this bitch. Now take a step. Guess what he started doing? Niggas started looking down. He's like, oh, she started fumbling with it. She started moving. So when you start adding variables to the situations, like, it ain't as simple as we thought it was. How the fuck you doing this? That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm not saying I'm disqualifying it, but I gotta see how the fuck it operated because I'm trying to make it make sense.
Courtney, I don't need to see all that because this video right here explains all I need to know as far as his handling of a gun.
Hey, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Sit straight and just turn your body. Just do that. Now, do the same thing. Turn your body. See how far that go. No, look. Take your whole head too. Now, how the hell you gonna keep that entire aim like this? Shoot and come back this whole entire way with the gun, with your shit like this the entire time. Why the vehicle moving?
So I get what you saying right there, right? Now, the issue is once you see Buddy with that thing pointed at his Johnson like this, right? How do you allow him the 120 seconds to raise up and turn without you fucking stiff arming or something to stop this shit? What we should have heard is he attempted to shoot the passenger and that motherfucker went through the dashboard and the car fucking crashed into a tree or something and the occupants of the vehicle ran off and they came and got nuts because he couldn't run on his thigh meat. Pause.
That's valid. It's valid. That's a valid question. So
that's my thing is like, okay.
That's valid.
We know they got self-driving and all this other stuff. How does somebody that's full-bodied allow somebody that's not to put them on clearance?
Maybe he went to sleep.
You got discount Buddy over here putting people on clearance.
I say whatever it is.
Off layaway.
Whatever it is, he had enough time to do what he did in that video. They're not saying how like it actually started. They're not saying what was the argument, nothing like that. It was a situation. He probably we don't know what the situation is. They probably been beefing. And he said today was the day. Goddamn.
I still don't believe it, bro.
We driving, and I'm gonna wait till he goes to sleep.
You don't believe your own shadow if the lights is on. So
what you trying to say? I'm scared.
Nah, you just don't believe nothing. I ain't saying you believe.
I don't believe shit that don't make sense. That's it. I'm
even when it makes sense, you still don't believe it. Well,
yeah,
matter of fact, nah. That's when you got the assist. That's on Fridays. Fridays, you just don't believe nothing.
That's some crazy shit.
Hey, nah.
Man,
nada.
That boy Jack don't help you decode nothing.
Hey. Hey, that's just y'all, man.
Well, listen, man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure you hit the bell notification. All right. Also, don't forget to go check out our latest upload. We just uploaded one today, a video today. Make sure y'all check those out, showing love in there. Also, the membership prices have gone down. I did readjust them. So make sure you become an ENG member. Become part of the community. All right.
Oh,
and also,
hell no, that man played baseball.
Yeah.
Cornhole and baseball. Y'all know that. This man is athletic. No, hell no.
Those functions are different, bro.
But this ain't your regular nubby though.
I mean, that's true. But
he ain't no regular.
Yeah, he
boy, a professional nubby.
That's facts. Hey, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe though. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Super chat goals are there, so make sure you help us hit our super chat goal and cash app goal as well. All right, so let's go to this next one. Let's go to the next topic. We want to address a situation that we talked about a couple of weeks ago, with the Dwight Howard and his ex-wife situation. So there has been some more video footage that has surfaced of the wife. Now, I haven't seen it. I don't know if Matt, Marcus, or Raw have seen it, but TMZ pretty much put this out here, and so we're going to review and then we're going to give our thoughts on it. All right? So we talk about everything under the sun as long as we get back to the money, real conversations, and real solutions. Let's rock out.
What's going on?
What's going on is my husband,
Okay.
whenever he gets upset, he locks me out the gate.
Okay.
Last night he lost custody of his daughter, not my daughter. Him and the daughter's mom, his baby's mom, have been in a 2-year ugly custody battle. The mom lives in Florida. He won custody, but she just won her back. So you guys were here last night. We took the daughter and everything. He was in an upset stupor, going ballistic. I did not feel comfortable. He left out. I left out. When I came back, this is his third time doing it. The last time you guys came was like a year ago. And they told him to his face, they said, this is Miss Howard. I've been here, living here. My address is on this driver's license. They said, by law, Mr. Howard, you cannot do that. Yeah, I do have it in house. They said, if you do that, don't you know, I could have ran through the thing by law, but I don't want to do that because
where's your car at?
I Uber here. Okay. My car is right here because last night it's a pink i8 sitting over there. That's my car.
The what?
My car's inside of here.
Okay.
But how crazy and erratic he acts when you not you guys, but when CPS took his child, he was taking all out on me. And I'm like, I get you mad. Why didn't you say nothing to them and tell them she was lying? I'm like, I can't say that because she ain't lying. I can't incriminate myself. So I walked away. As soon as they left, he came in the room and said, why didn't you say it? I said, hey, I'm starting to get scared with all of this. I've been with you for only 15 months. Your daughter's 15. I can't lie to the police. And he said, fine, man. Fine, I'm gonna show you. He took my stepson to him. He left out. And they go long story short. When he didn't return, a black guy pulled up in the house in a black truck, parked right where that white car is that's doing our pressure washing, got out the car and he's just sitting on the car. So I'm looking, I'm like, I never seen you do a day in my life. I called my mom. I'm like, Mom, this dude just sitting out here for 30 minutes. She said, get in an Uber and come to my house. I got an Uber, came to her house.
You cancel the
I came back, he changed the gate on me again.
Your wife wants to get in the house and she can't because you locked her out. Okay.
I got 2 witnesses here. And
is there any way she can get in? Yeah.
That's a simple question.
No, go ahead.
Huh?
And by the way,
Hold
I
on.
will subpoena you if you lie and report you. So lie if you want to.
Hold
I'm
on.
that type of person.
So tell me.
I'm not going to say
No, so tell me, how do you know this situation?
We're just here doing pressure washing. My daughter's mom has been trying for the last year. Who's going to get her daughter?
So who has custody? You still have custody? Okay. All right.
So what is happening is they have teamed up.
Who has? She has in your ex-wife or the baby mother or whatever?
The baby mom.
Okay.
They're upset about money. So they want to destroy my kids and my reputation. I didn't even want you to do this, but I got to let you know. I'm going to officially retire from basketball. And I was having a ceremony in a couple of days. It's supposed to be tomorrow. She knows me. So she can do anything to ruffle my feathers, stop my stuff. She can do it. Last night we asked the cops, can we do something about her being here? Because she's going to keep antagonizing me. And I know the rules. I know what's going on. And I'm cool with that. But this is my place. I've been here for 9-10 years. We just got married. She left the first 6 months because she was trying to get some money with me. Everybody telling me to do the right thing.
What is the right thing, Mr. Howard?
The right thing was to stay married or stay with somebody.
Okay.
And so I tried that, you know what I'm saying? Forgiveness, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
Brought it back in. The exact time when I brought it up here to the time she started going crazy was a full year. As soon as the year hit, she just went berserk. And so there's also been instances where she's jealous of my animals. I had
Of your what?
My animals.
Well, these dogs?
I had another Malinois.
Okay.
That was killed under her watch. A couple of days before the dog died, she told me, I got something for you. But she said it in a way like, I'm going to do something to you. I got something for you. And
She killed your dog? You can't prove it.
I'm not implying or saying that she killed my dog, but I would say that she was negligent because she was watching my animals and she said that the dogs got out the gate. Now, as y'all can see, that this gate is pretty big and strong.
Right.
There's no way these dogs can get out no matter what they do unless somebody open the gate.
Pushes it open. Right. Okay. All right. That's odd.
Yeah.
All right. At the end of the day.
I'm afraid for my son. He did not feel safe around her. Something has to be done.
Okay.
Like, please.
Well, tell me what you think you want done.
To be here, she's trying to antagonize me. This is why she called you guys to come here.
So
she was not locked out the house. She was in there. She just yelled at me. She just walked outside.
Yeah, well, she said she went in through some other side gate.
So, what are y'all thoughts on this situation?
Bro, she guilty, bro.
Well, what makes you say that?
Cause she said, I'm not about to do nothing that's gonna incriminate me. Y'all heard that in the beginning?
Mm-hmm.
She said she's not gonna do nothing to incriminate me. Then he's saying that he retired from basketball. He doing a ceremony just so happen we know all the time when things ain't going right or whatever. When these situations happen, the women, they try to mess up somebody's legacy and shit. And she did exactly what she wanted to do when she had made the first video with the drugs. She look like she on it right now. The way
bro.
the way she is, she not like, I don't know. It's just like she got like some. I don't know, bro. I can't describe it, but it's like she got something in her system and she just rambling about the stuff that's going on. I think he was trying to be very, very clear and concise because he know where this can go. And for her to make that video, I think she knew this video was going to come out and she tried to get ahead of it.
Yeah, I believe I believe everything he said, man. I think everything he said was right on. She's trying to antagonize him. I think it got to a point to where something must have happened, and he was at the point where he's like, "Yo, we getting divorced. Like this ain't. I can't live with your ass no more." And then now at this point, she's scrambling and trying to tarnish his name and get whatever she can, any kind of sympathy or whatever, to make it favorable on her side. So yeah, I've been around women like this, bro. Like it's scary to be around because of the type of shit they will do to prove a point or to manipulate the situation to get your ass pretty much fucked up.
So what you saying? So I want to make sure I get y'all straight. So basically, y'all think that she is guilty, and the fact that y'all think that on the grand scheme of things, when you take, when you scrape it down to the nuts and bolts, that it's a money grab, and she trying to tarnish his name and put smut on his name in order to make herself, to big up herself in no way she can get a bigger bag.
I think she's the problem. I don't know if it's all about money, but I think she's definitely the problem.
I don't think it's money. I think shit is going down in there.
Okay.
And she trying to be the one. She trying to create the image that she ain't the one that's tripping.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a money thing. I think we would have seen a whole different way how this is going. But because like she tried to divorce him before, but her friends told her to, hey, girl, you ain't finna meet no dude with no money like this. You need to keep it going, goddamn. So she probably said, you know what, you might be right. Let me. It's only been a little time. Let me keep on going. And from that point on, she tried again. And I think she trying to within this situation, like what was that other basketball thing we covered? It was who was that? It was somebody.
It wasn't Deontay Murray.
It was them girls that was in the house.
Shumpert.
Yeah.
Right. So I think it's one of those situations, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like something happened where things got escalated to a point where, altercation, and it just got out of hand, and everybody trying to save face, basically. Everybody saying their side of the story. I don't think nobody innocent in the situation, but I think, well, I wouldn't say innocent, but I think the person that's causing the most chaos is her.
And I believe about trying to hook up with his baby mama to try to, try to spear his name and stuff like that. I think because she did come out with some other shit talking about, at first this girl was calling her crazy, and then now she's trying to reach out to her, like that on that sister code shit. So I think she is like trying to go whatever avenue she can to like, just like Macaroni said, something happened and she knows it's gonna come out, but she wants to jump in front of it and be like, yo, I had no other choice type shit, or I was pushed to do this, or just to seem like she has no, like, she's not the bad guy in the situation.
So she comes in wreaking havoc, doing all the arguing and causing a whole lot of commotion, but then when push comes to shove, she's the one that's actually the problem, and she's trying to on him.
I think both may be a problem, but within this, how far this situation got, I think she's the problem.
Yeah.
That got it to this point. I think they probably on some regular, like regular relationship disagreement, can't stand each other. They got to a point like, you know what, this shit ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Why we ain't clicking? You know what I'm saying? I don't like this. You know what I'm saying? I think she the one putting it to the next level.
Right.
I mean, he's gonna be good.
Because she doing the Denzel. I'm gonna leave here with something. Because after all this, after all this died down and shit, bro, guess what's gonna happen? She gonna be at the red table talk with the rest of the witches.
Oh yeah. Because I bet he definitely lives a lifestyle that's not like a lifestyle of a married man, and I think he's kind of one of the ones like, yo, I got the money, I'm footing everything, I do what the fuck I want to do, and I'm thinking she's like a real controlling kind of person, and it worked well for a while, but then something must have happened. She lost her shit, and he was like, I'm not gonna deal with this, and it just kept escalating, getting worse and worse and worse, and from her end, now she's involved in the cops. You just tell the way she was talking, like airing out all their business for no reason. Like literally, like, it wasn't even warranted to air out all that shit about the kids and all that other stuff. Like she just volunteered that information. You know, it's just recorded.
Nah,
So,
another thing is, I saw another video where she was talking to her son, to his son. You remember when she was in the car saying that the son, he was talking to his son and trying to coerce him and teach him and all that type of stuff. But the video came out where she's actually coaching him and trying to tell him, don't let your dad lie and all this stuff, and trying to manipulate him, saying that, you know, you going on with the rest of your life, you ain't supposed to be lying. Lying is not a good thing, or whatever she was saying. So, like I said, bro, I knew I had my antennas, bro. I was like, she's making the extra effort. Anytime somebody making the unsolicited extra effort to paint a picture that nobody asked for, more than likely they on some bullshit. Because why didn't you go to the police?
yeah, and it's probably like some line type of shit that's like,
she was hot,
that you're supposed to lie about. Like, kind of like, yo, I'm getting free cable. No, you don't need to volunteer and tell that information. You ain't gotta lie on me and say it's not really lying. I mean, no, unless you know, like someone asks you, you ain't gotta volunteer that shit. So, like, I guarantee it's like, you know, it's like one of those things, like, you know, maybe he didn't want someone to know something, and he told him, hey, don't say that, and she's like, tell the truth, make her look better. So it's like, I don't know, man. It just seemed a whole fucking fucked up type situation.
I don't understand. I don't understand the reason why, like, nobody know who she is, right? So it's like, I would be like, I could understand if he knew his baby mom was gonna be asking, I mean, she was gonna be on some crazy shit, and he trying to get in front of it because he knows she crazy, quote unquote, knows she crazy, and I'm trying to get in front of her because she about to say some buku false stuff to tarnish my name. I can see that, right? Because I'm a prominent figure. But if nobody know who you is, why are you, like, you could have people watching her live when she was doing what she was doing, didn't know who she was until she started naming his name. Oh, that's her.
Yeah.
Rob, what you all got on?
With this, I'm kind of with the general consensus. Shorty fucking up, and she been fucking up for a long time, and she trying to cash out on her fuck ups before it's too late. She gonna do whatever she can.
I believe it was something.
Coin. Yeah, you know. she like who was it that burnt the house down? Left Eye.
Mm-hmm.
She like, I can't take some of this shit with me, then we both just ain't gonna have shit.
Right.
So I just believe, because what's that saying? It's like, ain't nothing worse than a woman scorned or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, plus, you know, like, look how she pulled up. She looked like fucking a permed young Dolph. Motherfucking edges just all in the wind. See, I don't trust no woman. I don't care what race. That's just comfortable of being in traffic nappy. Because once I learned that there's certain classes of women that they'll get dolled up just to go check the mail. Like, you know, you got our grandmas of yesteryear that if they knew Papa had to be up and out the house by 6, they was up at 3:45 getting dressed. He ain't never seen her on an off day, ever. Even if she get ill, if she's sick. The only time he probably ever seen her fucked up, she was probably on her deathbed, and she knew she was finna exit shortly after. He had to wait 50, 60 years to see a bad day. So anybody that's just comfortable and like, oh, well, I just ain't had nothing to do today, you know, so I just threw anything on and just came out and, yeah, nah, it's some crazy to you.
You niggas too motherfucking street to never been to jail for me.
So, yeah, nah. I would just believe, you know, Shorty be into it with him. She probably couldn't get him to put his hands on her or something. Like, he probably been trying to bait him for a long time. He ain't fall for the bait, so now she's just trying to get a payday and dip. And even that's not going her way, because clearly we see how he came out. Hey, bro, I used to play basketball. I'm this, that, and the third. These are my accolades. Whatever y'all do, y'all gonna do. I'm already grieving a dog. Please just get this bitch up out of here. I'm sick and tired of this hoe. I've been trying to have the hoes pull up. I can't even have them comfortably come through because this bitch keep popping up in my gate. Please get off my property. So I think that's where we at with it right now. So yeah, she guilty and trying to cash out, and that's just how that go.
I wouldn't know what she would. I'm still trying to figure out where the fuck she went? Where'd she say she went? To her mom's?
Yeah. She went to her mom's crib.
Because
he said she was in that. He said she was in the house and she just walked out there in front of the gate and then called him. That's what he said.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think she's trying to frame Buddy, put old Buddy in the bind.
I mean, we gotta take him to the laundromat. That's the problem. Ain't nobody had been between these in a while.
Yeah.
See, we done made the world go too soft. That's the problem, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Back when phones had a designated area that they was at, and you ain't have it on you at all times, women was a little more ruly.
In the kitchen on the counter, you know what I'm saying? The cordless.
Yeah,
Yeah.
When you know you got to take them 73 steps to get to the phone, you act like you got some sense.
You gotta grab the phone. You gotta wrap that whole around like shit. Hold on, make this call. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But now they got it in their pocket, so even if you step to them, they done already dialed 911 before you can get to them.
That bitch on speed dial. They at the point now. You got to press the button 3 times, and it's already gonna call them.
Shit. All you got to do is fall with the bitch and be like, oh, dial emergency.
Facts. So
that's what happened. We need to bring back phone free zones in the home.
I think this is just another. To be honest with you, even though we haven't seen any domestic violence, so I'm not gonna push that. But I wouldn't be surprised if this could have been a domestic violence situation, but that was more so on her end. And she was the one that was actually doing the hitting, putting her hands on him, but trying to make her.
She's not gonna do nothing to incriminate herself. So you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
she already did.
Well, I'm just saying for her to say it.
Yeah,
I'm looking at the whole listing of her going into the car to say what she was saying before this came out, right? And then she talking to the cops. Saying I ain't finna do nothing to incriminate myself. So if whatever who was in wrong or not, like I said, there was a situation that escalated to the point where she said I'm not finna incriminate myself.
Yeah,
but
no matter if she thought she would do a wrong or right, something happened.
Yeah.
Well, the reason I'm saying that she already did is we don't watch her take Red Bull midstream last time through her nose.
Had that 8 ball in there with her, and she pulled that bitch out like she knew what she was doing. You hear me?
What? Hey, come on, dog. Come on, Courtney, dog. I still stand by this to this day, bro. If I if I had drugs in my hand, bro, I think my heart would start beating. I think I'm going to jail right now.
Man,
She was like, look at this. She undid the stuff and all that stuff. Like, look, this.
What
I'm just trying to say.
Man, listen, you remember Ace on from Paying the Fool when old buddy gave him that little 8-ball. He was like, hey man, what this is, bro? I don't know how to handle this. No, she knew exactly how to work that thing. I said, hey, shorty, nah. I said, nah, bro.
Yeah, and she left the residue. She was comfortable with the residue, right?
Yeah. Like, nah, G. She
old bag. Big old bag of it too, bro. Like,
hey, but we gotta stop talking about situations like this. We be terrorizing Marcus.
What? What y'all talking about?
Marcus be like, oh shit, another crazy bitch. I survived.
Another what?
Another crazy bitch.
Oh shit, man! I grew up around crazy bitches, man. You ain't told me nothing new, dog. Yeah, bro. Definitely nothing new to me, man. I can see that shit from a mile away, dog.
Oh shit. That'd be the problem though. It'd be the crazy ones that got them sweet waters on them. So I understand why some people go through that shit.
Sweet waters.
I don't know, man. They be sitting on a salamander. That thing.
What this nigga is.
That's why motherfuckers be going through it like that.
Oh, they definitely got some talents. Yeah.
Oh, bro, y'all ass is stupid as fuck, bro. Bruh, so listen, bro. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure you hit the bell notification. All right. Make sure you tap in. Make sure you tap into the Discord. Link is in the description, and make sure you go watch our latest video that we just posted up today. Also, what else we got? I don't think we got. Yeah, I think that's all for that announcement. Oh, and also we talk about everything under the sun as long as we get back to the money, real conversations, and real solutions. So let's go. I want to go to this next topic, man. Let's talk about Houston, Texas. Ooh wee.
Yes, Lord.
Ooh. Listen, I know y'all been hearing about what's been going on out there in Houston, Texas, boy. It is a feast. It's a lot going on.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up?
Being swallowed up with diseases out there. You hear me?
Hey, bro, I'll be like, bro. They be like, hey, bro, let's bachelor party. Let's go. What y'all thinking? Like, let's go to Houston, dog.
It's like I'm not going to the fucking Houston. I'm not going to no Houston, bro. Man, you crazy.
Well, honestly, Mac don't count because he like we got disease at home. He already in Atlanta.
Oh shit, that's hey, bro.
He said, "Yeah."
Hey, look. Out of there.
Know, but still,
out of there.
He like, we already got this at home. I don't need to go out of town to see the shit.
Right.
Right.
So look, bro. So look, we're gonna watch 3 different videos. We're gonna watch 3 of them.
Ooh,
all of them are pretty short, but we're gonna get them from 3 different perspectives. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and rock
the twerk team I'm fighting.
Nah, you ain't gonna see that. Hell, nah.
We fighting.
That's what I got, bro. Shit.
42,000 people tested positive for STD on spring break in Houston. Wow. So y'all said, I'm gonna fuck you, I'm gonna fuck you, I'm gonna fuck you. Y'all just passing dick and pussy out like y'all Oprah. Everybody gets some. Like, come on, man. That's crazy. And then all y'all is coming from different cities. This is like a little vacation for everybody. So you coming out there, don't even know none of these motherfuckers for real, and you get some raw pussy, you get raw dick, you get it all raw. Like, come on, man. And then 42,000 people got hit with that shit. That's crazy. And STDs is a broad horizon. Like, y'all ain't no telling. 10,000 got HIV, 10,000 got herpes, 10,000 got chlamydia. The last 10,000 got gonorrhea. Like, y'all just went crazy out there. Congratulations, you're a dickhead. Like, what the fuck? That's like going to Miami and fucking everything out there raw. Who the fuck does that?
What? Oh, let me go to this next one. Cause they cooking up.
An increase in 17%. In honor of spring break and all y'all going to Houston, I'm going to tell y'all what the STD rate has been from 2025 to 2026 in case you decided to go out there and hunch. I just thought somebody was calling me. Okay, syphilis has surged all the way up to 79% in the year 2025 leading into 2026. HIV has surged and increased in 17%. Gonorrhea, chlamydia has surged 32%. And the ages are from 15 to 24 years old with that. All the hot spots where they're saying like the main sources of these STDs are coming from: Montrose, downtown, OST, South Union area. The demographic is Black people, Hispanics, whites, ranging from the ages 15 to 35. Yeah, so if you went to Houston for spring break, I hope you didn't hunch nobody out there. Thank you. Have a good day. Be safe. Have fun.
Here's the last video.
As useless as to be 42,000 people tested positive for STDs that went to Houston this spring break. And I know you've all seen the nasty videos of what was happening over there, but could you imagine being as useless as to be 25 plus years old, spring breaking at your grown ass age, hoeing out? Our society's so fucked. These are going to be parents. And a lot of them probably got pregnant.
It's true.
So, what do y'all thought?
What are the twerk videos?
Who?
Boo,
Oh, the twerk
video.
video? Yeah, I'll pull it up for you because, you know, raw nasty ass.
Pull up a rodeo one time at least. Let's see why motherfuckers out there clapping something like a tambourine.
Yeah.
I'll pull it up for y'all because my bad. But now while I pull it up, what's y'all thoughts on them?
We gotta start. Well, we ain't gotta start. We've been saying it. This whole I can be non-apologetic to myself, sexual liberation, body count doesn't matter. It's not gonna affect you. Men need to control they dick and all that type of shit. What you seeing is, like I said before, you have to have undisciplined women to sleep with undisciplined men. So it's just not a one-sided thing. For it to increase that much, that means as women and men having a lot of sex, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we can't sit here and just be like, "Hey, man, y'all control yourself," but but women are indulging in the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what they had a trend. They had a trend on. I saw it on TikTok, but it came from X, where it was like a trend of dudes that sleeping with women the first night they met them, and they in the bed showing the chick in the bed with them. So like how like women be trying to position, you know, outside of, I mean, the whole women's coalition, like they the most modest angels, and it's just men. Just no, they are freaking going. And how they spring break supposed to be on the beach somewhere? It's in Houston, bro.
They got kicked off the beach.
I know they got kicked off the beach, but like, yeah, like with this situation, like I don't want to hear women say nothing about men need to keep their stuff in their pants and all that type of stuff, bro. Y'all, they going, bro. They are going, and then that age group, that's coming from women with their rhetoric these days, saying that y'all can do whatever the freak y'all want to do with no methodical movement or thinking or anything. leave it up to the men. This is the situation, bro. You know, when they be having those conversations, when they be talking about condoms and everything, they saying, well, men need to have the condom. They be like, okay, they should have the condom. Hey, but you though, what's the second line of defense? Are you just gonna let them go or whatever? They were like, no, well, he just need to have a condom. Okay, that tells me, like, I think me and Courtney, I think we had this conversation. I like women like raw peen. Because they'll sit there and argue you down of how much the man need to have the condom. Okay, if he don't have it, what then? They don't never want to answer that. And now you seeing the result of it right now. Dog.
Come on, like it raw, man.
Come on, now, like no, everybody with the Houston with no condoms, bro. They were like, I'm in this bitch. They probably got some STDs in that water right now. They said, fuck it.
Hey, I'm talking about.
Hey, they lit though. I ain't gonna lie.
And they in the white shorts like she got a diaper on. Ain't no ass in that motherfucker. Shit.
Hey, I ain't even mad at this, bro.
And there's majority girls out there
looking like this no more, bro.
Yeah, that's
shout out to Shorty Swag surfing in the water. No, I'm talking about. Yes, Lord.
Yeah, that would have been a good time, bro.
Yeah.
They have a good time on that road trip back home. They shit start itching.
A latex allergy. Oh yeah, that's a setup. That's a setup.
A latex allergy? She might do. I mean, dog, they do have that.
Honestly, I got an ex that had a.
I just would have asked what we gonna do this.
But
she had a latex allergy.
Yeah, but what she did though, she always had a latex freeze with her. So you might come over with your Magnum, whatever. She's like, yeah, you can't use that on me, but here you go. Take one of these.
That's wild work.
So I mean, they're still trying to set Rod up because they ain't give him no alternative, but that was still a supreme setup. But yeah, you could just do it like the Greek ancestors and use some sheep guts.
Yeah.
Shit.
How you saying shit? You the sausage man? Pause.
That's exactly what I thought about. You can use that case.
What says sausage man?
Hey, that's a waste of casing, dog. Nah.
A waste of casing.
That's a waste of casing.
Nah, I can't be doing that.
Oh, you said I'm not gonna use my dinner to get in her.
Yeah,
bruh,
a natural sheepskin. There you go.
What do you mean by that?
Fucking funny. I never thought about that. I have in my past had someone say, make sure you get sheepskin. And I never even thought about that shit.
Damn.
Shit, that's crazy.
Sheepskin.
Yeah, they got
well, that's what they used to use back in the Roman Empire.
Got the sheepskin, bro.
Motherfuckers out here eating chitlins. They used to just tie a knot in the motherfucking chitlins and slip it over and go ahead and get some.
These niggas is nasty. These niggas nasty in Houston, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? No, they nasty, dog. No, listen, I'll be honest with you. I was never one. I like Dallas, Texas, right? I never wanted to go to Houston, Texas, now even once. I've never had it. And look, this was before they even came out with the STD shit. This is before they even said anything. I never had a wishing of wanting to go.
Nah, you gotta go. That shit lit.
Nah, I'm good. Touch a bitch, you gonna get something. I'm good.
This is why I'm a heavy proponent in bringing Sam to the beach.
Facts.
If you bring the hoe with you, you know her whole facts. You ain't gotta worry about it.
No, that's cool. I do have to stay out of that. I said I just stay away altogether.
Yeah.
You could do that too, but that's the thing. If you taking vacation, you single, and you got somebody that you had an eye on, and you know how they move already, just bring them with you. Now, if they fuck up while you on vacation, as soon as you get back, delete the number, block list, never call them again. But just go on vacation, be like, nah, I'm gonna meet something there. You don't know what you finna meet there. The devil waiting on you.
I feel that.
So, you know, what the hunters say, a bird in hand is worth more than two in the bush. Don't worry about what the fuck out there. Worry about what fucking you got next to you.
I feel that. Still ain't going.
One thing I hate nowadays is they trying to put an age cap on spring break. Ain't no cap on greatness.
He said, "Listen, bro, you ain't gonna limit me, dog."
That's exactly what it was.
Hey, man. If a motherfucker was out there chasing the PhD and he done skipped motherfucking 7 spring breaks to get a PhD, he finally graduated and got a little bit of money and want to see what the party scene like, let him go party. It ain't fucking his fault. Just because y'all fucked all the OGs when y'all was in high school and now that y'all fucking coochie finally aging out don't mean that fucking the niggas gotta age out. They barely starting to touch some money.
That's true.
So quit putting the age limit on there. If you fucking regulate yourself the right way, you wouldn't have to worry about how old a motherfucker is. But nah, y'all just want balls in your throat.
A lot of it is spring break anyway, because a lot of them people tend to start traveling more when it starts to get hotter. And so it may not be in the Houston places, but it's still technically a spring break. It's a vacation. They call it spring break is vacation from school. That's all
that
it is.
too, but at the same time, is you got all these aunties that they was double fisting during Freaknik. Now they older and ain't nobody looking at them no more. They looking at their niece and not them, and now they like, oh, all these old heads need to stay away from spring break. Like, no, just because attention ain't on you no more don't mean that they gotta stay away.
Yep.
Bro, I wouldn't be surprised if them 30-something-year-old, 28 to 30-something-year-old women was in there too.
But here's the bigger thing though.
But that's because they cougars now. They preying on the young folk.
Yeah, because that's the thing now, because they will say it's okay. And the thing about it is they always want to be in competition with men, right? So it's like if the man is doing it, it's wrong. If they do it, they have the right to do it because men did it. So now it's right. But then they still can say the shit is wrong with men. So now, just like what's the Ross? What her name is?
Tracy Ellis Ross.
Tracy Ellis Ross, right? For women, they'll say that's weird for a man to be preying on young women, but for her, it's cool because she justified saying that they are more open with today's societal kind of norms of like how things are and stuff. Because men her age too old school, women clapping for that shit. So now you can have a Tracy Ellis Ross go to that shit right there, and everything cool.
Oh, bruh. You know how many 40-year-old women are in there who have kids that are like 21 that they footing the whole bill for them and their friends just so they can be accepted in that shit? Like women, like when we were in college, y'all don't remember like that group, that old lady is always in the group with the kids buying all the shots and shit.
Yeah,
bro, it's like 10 times worse now.
Stifler's like Stifler's mom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
We put them through the headboard.
Hey, because that's what they're doing.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 20-year-old dude who's gonna smash that shit too. So,
but look, also game too. Look, what they ain't talking about either is think about the other chick that got married, who got married to a younger dude that's like 20 years young. I think 10. Whatever. What's her name? Priyanka. What the fuck is her name? Got married to a Jonas brother. He's like 10 years younger than her.
Oh, I don't know her name. I know who you're talking about though.
Yeah, bro. So they ain't no pushback from that shit. But guess what? They over there going in. On what's his name? Leonardo DiCaprio, because he dating chicks and that. Listen, so you hit that 26, you up out of here.
Hey, what Marcus Houston too?
Marcus Houston, they get mad at and all that shit. Like, nah, man, nah.
Leo said, as soon as you get your bachelor's degree, you got to get up out the pad.
All right, that's crazy.
But another thing I wanted to touch on with Houston though is everybody's mad about this rodeo, but the rodeo should be mad at themselves for their timing.
What do you mean?
No, bro. I'm out to disagree with you on that one, bro. That rodeo been going on for a while, bro. Nobody was really fucking with rodeo. That was like a Houston thing. I've been knowing about the rodeo for a long time. What's going on after the Beyonce tour when she started doing that that situation with the whole cowboy stuff? That's when things started changing slowly, and then you had that intertwined with the young women that wanted to wear whatever they wanted to. Because you remember, I don't know, not too long ago, they was having like people that were alumni at HBCU saying like they ain't never seen this much ass on a damn campus before, that they don't even want to bring their kids and their husband and shit. So then it went from there to now. It just keep progressing, and it just happened now. So that's the reason why they put they said they put a dress code, because at first that's how they've been operating this whole time. They didn't have to worry about that. It was a family situation. Now the unapologetically me's, that's what I'm gonna start calling the unapologetically me's, the infiltrated. So now they didn't put a dress code on.
So you prove my point.
But it's not about timing. They've been doing it. It wasn't like they just started doing it.
It is timing. You don't throw no family event during fucking spring break when you know there's an influx of people coming to that city. They could have pushed that rodeo out to a different time.
Bro,
you don't do that shit during. Right,
no,
whatever.
bro.
You got it.
You finna sit here. Hold on. You finna sit here and tell me if I've been doing something for how long in the whole city know this is stable, and I'm about to move my shit because spring break, you don't know how successful that shit gonna go or not. This is just an idea. Spring break is usually on the beach or somewhere. This is like an idea that they just tossed up to see if it was gonna happen, and it actually intertwined with the same. Like, nah, bro, I'm not like if you own like a event like that, bro, you would not push your shit because some other shit going on at the same time. You gonna be like, man, we've been doing this all these years. I'm not finna change my shit.
Yeah, only if you're gonna lose money. But if it's not about that, then yeah, you're not gonna change your shit.
And the thing about it is they already was promoting the rodeo way before the spring break situation. Like I said,
no, they weren't.
Yes,
Pretty sure that rodeo has been going on since like the 80s.
The spring break shit.
And so has spring break.
Huh?
But it's never been a problem.
Cause y'all fucking not letting me get my shit off.
Go ahead.
What?
First of all, the world needs to quit blaming black folk for shit that everybody do. Because everybody fight. When I was a kid growing up and I was watching Girls Gone Wild and all that, it was them drunk ass white boys starting fights and shit. Now, where I would say black people fucked up is niggas ain't got hands no more, so they done escalated to guns and they keep shooting everything the fuck up. So niggas got banned from fucking Miami. And then when shit ain't go that way, Miami was begging for fucking niggas to come back, and niggas was like, nah, we not going. We don't jump at the tune of y'all drum. They done already said, okay, hey, since we not going over here, the place that we gonna go fuck with for spring break is H-Town. So they done already seen that this influx was gonna come. You got these school kids that couldn't wait to get out of their parents' homes to be unruly. You got Catholic shorties who the first time that they fucking ankles was ever seen sunlight was when they went to college. And during freshman orientation, they done already fucking caught a 20-piece of fucking schlong. So now they over here influxing into this city. You know they gonna be unruly. They think there ain't nobody watching them or whatever. You throw in this family event and these is kids. They done saved a little bit of their fast for money or whatever outside of whoever fucking playing the streets to get some fast bread. They already lapping up 10 to a hotel room and shit. So they got a little bit of what you want to call disposable funds to go fucking do an influx places. And then you got this quote unquote family event. Y'all could have pushed the shit out a week. But y'all saying, oh no, okay, then ban spring break altogether.
I can see that. I can see that point because
the thing is, you got these kids. My bad. Well, no. So the thing is, you got these kids. They itching to wear fucking coochie cutters and Daisy Dukes and all this, and that's all they wear everywhere they go. So when they see that, oh, we got a table. Like if you look up some of those videos, there's chicks and there's dudes in there, fucking mad too. They had ordered tables and all that, and due to the influx of people, some people wasn't getting their tables. They wasn't getting refunds, so they gonna look for the next place to jump to. They not changing their outfit. People nowadays want to be friends with their kids. Nobody's being parents anymore. So it's some of these chicks wear the same shit with their mom that they wear on a regular day anyway. So they already unruly. Then you got this family event. It's like, yeah, you want to take your little 5-year-old out to go have some fun and go get some jumbo turkey legs and freaking funnel cake, but These shorties is trying to get sprinkled on their cake, so they gonna have the motherfuckers on display. So if you want to control the shit, y'all need to start throwing actual spring break events again, because like at least for the 4 of us here, I know in our time some of us couldn't wait to grow up because spring break used to look lit when we was kids. We was watching the MTV fucking Jam and shit. They got videos of Biggie Smalls and fucking Lake Havasu out here in Arizona fucking doing spring break and shit.
Yep.
And so I do agree with y'all too that, you know, spring break supposed to be close to some water, but water ain't too far from fucking Houston. It's like a 2-hour drive. You can get to some water. You can get to the beach if you need to. But what I'm saying, if you're gonna have a family event, look at your tourist traffic, and if you know that it's gonna be a time where this fucking age group of unruly ass motherfuckers finna be on an influx to your spot, just push it back or push it forward a week. That's all. I ain't gonna say that you're gonna eradicate everybody from being there, but you're gonna have 80% of the hoes ain't gonna make it instead of having 110% of them at your shit. That's all I'm saying.
I can understand that if it was at the beach and the rodeo was, but this is a rodeo. Motherfuckers weren't going to the rodeo before.
People was going to the rodeo because I went to the rodeo when I was a kid.
I'm not saying no.
They got a whole black rodeo.
But people who having fun on spring break weren't going to a rodeo. Families were going to a rodeo. People who like horses and shit were going to rodeos. It wasn't spring break people going to a rodeo. So like I can understand like if the rodeo was at the fucking a place to, like at the beach, then yeah, change the shit. But I know somewhere has always been. Young people never were fun of the rodeo. They kind of like took that shit over. That's what it is, kind of fucked up. Because I mean, for me, I'm not gonna change my shit just because what might happen. I think that's not the right way to do it.
But look at this, Marcus. When you go to Vegas, right?
Yeah.
Let's just use Vegas. Vegas got a shit ton of stuff you could do.
Mm-hmm.
If you booked a cabana at the Aria or something, right? And you show up and they tell you there's too many people here, we can't get you in, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And you like, fuck, I've been waiting all year to fucking blow off some steam, quote unquote, right? They not trying to give you no refund, whatever, you pissed, but you still got a little more bread. And you just like, you know what, fuck them bitch ass motherfuckers at the Aria. I'm going to the Bellagio. And then you go party over there. That's pretty much what happens during spring break. Sometimes it's not that people wanted to go to the rodeo per se. That just ended up the Plan E event. Plan A, B, C, and D done got shut the fuck down. So when you got them there, they just trying to find something to do so that they have a story when they get back.
No, I get they trying to find something to do, but but I understand if they're saying, hey, yo, we're not gonna let these people in. It's gonna be a dress code. Then I mean, you gotta abide by that rule.
Well, I think I see what he's saying. Like in regards to what Raw is saying, it's kind of what they did with the Carnival Cruise. When they start making it easily accessible, then you start to see the type of individuals that start to get on that Carnival Cruise. And the shit became ratchet, shit became ghetto. So they had to switch some shit up. Like, all right, we can't continue to keep giving Groupon prices on these Carnival cruises because we don't want the type of individuals to get on these cruises. So we got to make some adjustments. So I do see what Raw is saying in regards to, all right, well, shit, well, instead of we know spring break coming, so we just gonna have to push this time back. We gonna either do it before or after, like when we know this shit is over with. So therefore, we can continue to keep doing what we was doing. It's okay to adjust. Like instead of trying to stand your ground, like we know they're gonna infiltrate some shit. So,
but the thing though, it's not about making money though. It's some shit that they got set up, and the other people are infiltrating. They try to keep them out. They don't give a fuck.
That's what I'm saying. That's why
about making money. Then that's something totally different.
That's why
you adjust. But if it's not about making money, people are going to go to the rodeo. You just don't want these people at your rodeo. Then, hey, you should be, set the dress code, and they don't need to come in.
No, that's why you adjust. Like, it's not about the money aspect of it. True, but if you want to keep it family oriented, if you want to keep it PG-13, and you already know what's gonna come. You already know spring break is gonna come during these weeks, during this time. So, like, listen, we gonna adjust. We gonna push these times back. So therefore, we know what type of people gonna come, and all these other individuals, all these other kids and shit, we know they're about a whole bunch of bullshit. They gonna be back in school, back doing what they were doing, so we can continue on.
Yeah, I mean, the way I look at it is kind of more like just adjusting that for some other shit that I don't know. It just you kind of adjusting it for the wrong reasons.
Do y'all think? Hold on. Do y'all think that It's just that for all the vendors, everything, the arena, acts, everything that's included. Y'all think it's just that easy to push all that shit back?
We don't think it's we don't
Like,
think that it's easy, but we do think that they are flexible enough to make some adjustments.
My whole thing is, it's like when it comes to like these events and everything, it's like, and how long they have been doing it around the same time, you have like already commitments and contracts and all that type of stuff that's going on. It will be a clusterfuck to just push something back because of something that's out of their control, as far as like just so happen. Well, I ain't even gonna say just so happen. I'm pretty sure whoever did the whole spring break shit did that shit on purpose. There's no way just out of nowhere that spring break they just did that, and it was just like, I'm pretty sure they did that on purpose because they could be at both at the same time. But my whole thing about it is, I don't think it's just that easy just to put stuff back, because that was coming, especially with if they've been doing this for years and years and years and have all that stuff in place to push it back. It will be a bumblefuck of systems, and then the quality of what made that rodeo be to where it is today will be tarnished because they were trying to make convenience of this. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so break that down for me in regards to how it would be a clusterfuck if you move it back a week. Now, I'm not going against it, but I'm just saying, like, just break it down from that aspect.
For example, if y'all have everything already planned and you got all these contracts, and you got contractors, you got workers, you got this, people already called off for this and this and that and this, that, and the third, it'll be a clusterfuck for logistics of everything, especially if you got materials and supplies that's being sent to the venue to build the things that need to be built. Like whatever materials and contractors that they got that they didn't hire and all that type of stuff. The simply just push that back, they probably lose more money trying to push it back, and some people might back out of it because it's an inconvenience in that situation. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, I look at it the same way as pushing back. What they did with the Phoenix Open.
Standpoint.
What they did the same thing to Phoenix Open. Like, hey, you got all those people to come to Phoenix Open. They've been doing Phoenix Open for fucking a million years, and now they say now we try this. It falls. It's always been a Super Bowl, but now Phoenix is a hot spot, and we're getting all these other people that are coming here that it's not fitting what we need. You think they'll push the Phoenix Open? 3 or 4 weeks past. I mean,
you don't
like
got
the
to
same
be 3
thing.
or 4 weeks.
Yeah, you just pushing it a week.
It's literally a week.
Oh, okay, even a week then. Fuck it, a week. I
personally don't think that. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some complications, but I don't think you're going to lose. I don't think you're going to lose money though.
If everyone's used to coming to Phoenix Open the same week of Super Bowl, and now you push it a week after, I'm pretty sure it's going to change.
It's not going to change nothing. The people that go are loyal to going. See, I understand what Macaroni's saying, right? When you get the logistics and stuff, yeah, stuff happens or whatever. But let's just say we at odds with people overseas right now, and Iran fucking sent a nuke and bombed that motherfucking fairground, and they got to scramble to find somewhere else to fucking do it, and they move it within a week. The people that was gonna go to the rodeo is still gonna go to the rodeo. That's the whole reason people are frustrated right now.
That's totally different, man. I mean, you can't.
That ain't fucking different. An emergency ship is an emergency ship.
You cannot have it there. You have to move. It has to move.
Okay, so that's the point. You got an influx of unruly motherfuckers coming to your city. Move this shit, because this week is pretty much a human bomb coming in. So move it a week to protect the families that want to come and enjoy this shit. It's the same shit. The thing is, when you got to give examples, you got to be as extreme and say some shit like that to get you to fucking wrap your mind around some shit, because it's literally just a week. We ain't saying take this shit from fucking March and move it to October. But you can look and see when, okay, boom, if y'all don't like, let's just say y'all don't like black folk. Let's say it's fucking 40 HBCUs. 36 out of 40 is all off during this week. And that's the week you was finna do it the week before or the week after. Then okay, instead of having 10,000 motherfuckers in here with they fucking coochie hanging out, you gonna just get 1,000 because these is the ones who from the other 4 schools that let out during this time. That's all. And yeah, do it suck for some of the vendors and stuff? It's gonna suck. But then there's other vendors that all they do is hit the road and fucking travel or whatever. So their schedule's adjustable. A lot of the people that are involved in this stuff have adjustable schedules. But there is, you know, a greater 30-40% to where it's like Max said, hey, if you don't call it in to work or whatever, depending on how much your boss like you might not be able to fucking change the shit. Because you might be like, hey, you know what? I put this time in for this event. This event got moved. I'm gonna move my day. And then you're like, oh, well, I don't give a fuck. You know, that was month closed for this week, so we're not gonna let you take that off no more. Those people are gonna be screwed. I get that. But when you keep fucking trying to change the shit last minute, it don't fucking make y'all look good either. And I get the fact that everybody want to fucking go and influx everything. You got women on TikTok right now like, oh my God, if you want a good man, just go to Home Depot during business hours and pretend you don't know what you're looking at on the shelf. You know, those handy dandy guys with the King Ranch 4 trucks, they're always fucking down to have a good woman around. So yeah, you're going to have the people that's just trying to be a slut any and everywhere that they go. But you can alleviate a lot of the pressure just by moving your stuff around. I bet you if motherfucking Trump, Obama, Biden, or somebody wanted to come to that bitch and said move that motherfucker a week, they'd move it.
I mean, I think it's one of these things that I'm pretty sure if this function been going on as long as it's been going on, I'm pretty sure they probably thought about everything that you said, bro. And I'm pretty sure they looked at whatever systems that they got in place, whatever project management stuff that they got on. Somebody had executive decision had to be made based off the circumstances that they had to work with. Like I don't think like just for it to be this big of a thing in Houston that you had some incompetent people that was in there just didn't see this coming at all. I doubt it.
I guarantee you that they fucking see. The thing is, the beauty of it all is, yeah, we can all put our speculations or whatever, but the problem with old heads is they think that they know it all, and they pivot way slower than we do. So we can hit social media. We the minute school start, we like, all right, bet, boom, fuck all these books, whatever. I'm gonna cheat on the test anyway. I know I'm gonna pass. That motherfucker don't do shit. We all gonna cheat off Wong Bu's fucking papers and pass. Wong said as long as you pay him $100, you can look at his test. So boom, motherfuckers ain't even worried about school right now. 3 weeks into school, motherfuckers already like, hey, bro, when spring break come around, where we at with it? Boom, I was like, well, shit, you know, Miami said that they don't really want us out there. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Ooh, what's the Carolinas looking like? I don't know. I don't really feel, man, I ain't trying to go to Mexico right now. The cartel done blew that shit the fuck up. Hey, shit, what's all the black cities? Well, you know, we can't really go to Atlanta. We don't really rock with that LGBT stuff. I ain't trying to fucking have somebody grab me by the dang in the club. Like, oh, fuck it, let's go to Houston. You know, all the black folk moving to Houston. Boom. From right then and there, everybody had their heads up that shit was coming. It's just people don't, you could say like a lot of the old heads, they don't want to know what they don't know until they know. So that's why they were doing damage control. And honestly, I didn't really see too much of a fallout with the rodeo until that mother got shot up. Like, yeah, people were giving their grievances on the dress code and whatnot. But then once they aired that motherfucker out, when they got into a fight, that's when it was like, all right, you know what? Absolutely not. We don't give a fuck. We're not going to turn you around at the gate no more. We're going to just put the PSA out on fucking social media like, hey, if you got this shit on, don't come here. And realistically, that's been rodeo outfits. Between rodeo and like Country Thunder, that's been the type of shit they wear. But the other problem too is if that motherfucking fart box got some volume on it, they don't want to see it no more.
You must call it fart box.
Hey, when that thing is heavenly cushioned, you got the semi-truck seats instead of the motherfucking go-kart seat on your back with the little spring and bounce to it. They don't want to see that. That's what make them uncomfortable. Because a lot of these women too, they doing the bare minimum. That's why they fucking mad at what the fuck they man look at. Because if you knew you was that bitch, you don't care. He coming home with you. Be like, damn, shorty over there thick, ain't it? Well, shit, I'm thick too, man. Come on, let me go put this thickness on you. But nah, they ain't like that. They want to weaponize the shit and go laughing and kiki in their little girls group chat and shit about how they on motherfucking week 42 and still ain't gave him none. And he's still over here hoping and dreaming. Whole time he outside splitting somebody else's spleen. So no. The logistics is there. We got social media nowadays. Yeah, stuff move. Golly. Yeah, stuff move fast, but you can fucking adapt to the times. So people need to learn how to pivot faster. That's what I'm saying. Like, family event or not. Some of these motherfuckers, they talking about a family event. Have you been to PTA meetings nowadays?
Yeah,
some of these
crazy.
moms wear this bullshit to a PTA meeting. So why are we worried about family when you standing next to your man, but we ain't worried about family when you gonna go see how your kid doing in school? Like, y'all can miss me with all them excuses they be giving. They just uncomfortable when they can see the reactions that other women get from their men. That's all that shit is.
Damn, bro, it's her ass all the way out, bro. Like, it. Damn, the one, the
that top left, that BBL,
the box of BBL,
looking like that roach off motherfucking Men in Black.
That's crazy, bro. That's kind of out of line, though, bro. That's crazy because it's like every generation is like it gets more out of line. We think, you know, our uncles and shit. They like, damn, they got ass for days on campus and shit. You be like, hell yeah, but now they ass is really out for real. She don't even know what she's swinging.
Sheesh.
She like she's trying to steal somebody's phone. She swinging just enough to be like, oh no, girl, I was helping.
See, that's the reason why I don't go out like to the young people shit, bro. No more.
Ooh, weave on the floor.
I do not. If
That's diabolical, bro.
No, if it's a bunch of young people, dog, I'm gone, bro.
So this is at a fight. It says fight broke out in livestock show and rodeo carnival.
That boy Tom Brady the wig, bro.
I don't think
Tom Brady the bust down.
I ain't gonna hold it. I don't think it's the ass and titties is why they don't want them there. It's because of this shit.
But
the ass and titties bring a certain demographic. Like the demographic of the ass and titties bring other demographics there. And I think that's the situation.
No, that's my point. Like that's my point. Like I don't necessarily say it in itself the ass and titties, but yeah, what it brings is this shit right here.
But I did talk to somebody. I got a frat brother. He my line brother. He in Houston. And he said it wasn't that bad during the day.
Okay.
It was like at night, like when the sun starts setting, that's when it started. And he was like, he wasn't even there when the sun set. Like he there, you know, with his daughter and all that type of stuff and kicking it. And then when they left, and then he's like at home seeing all the bullshit on TV and on Instagram and TikTok and shit. He like, God damn, we got up out of there.
Okay, you know why though?
Well, they started fighting and started dancing.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers are crazy,
this shit
bro.
is Boondocks for real, bro.
Well, no, the Boondocks ain't nothing but recreations of life.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, like, you know how Boondocks was just doing, like, they were over exaggerating things. No, it's like for real now. Like, like the R. Kelly trial. Wasn't nobody out there doing all that dancing and shit. Like, no, now the Diddy trial, people was out there dancing and shit just like off of Boondocks, bro.
All right, so what I'm gonna say about stuff like that is I believe in this. Like, now that I'm older, I believe what the OGs was telling us when they said there's nothing new under the sun.
Nah, yeah, you're right.
So what I believe is, as the years go on, you become more woke, as the term is, because it's just like, okay, when we was watching Lion King when we was growing up, the only thing that touched us was, damn, bro, like, why you kill your brother like that in front of his son?
Thanks.
Like when Mufasa died and Simba was up, like we was all fucking
crying
up in arms. Then you grow up and you watch it and you start seeing some of the subliminals that went over your head when you was a kid, and you was like, oh, it's like when you watch Shrek, it like, you know, you used to goof off the Shrek and whatever. Then you watch it when you get older and was like, oh, whoa. When the fuck was they saying that? Is this a remaster? Like, what the fuck going on? Yeah. So I think all this stuff just been happening, and it's just our turn to see what's really going on.
True.
That's how I view the stuff. Because to me, like I said, Girls Gone Wild, we don't even got them videos coming out no more. But we knew, hey, if you went to Mardi Gras, you was finna suck some titties in traffic.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense, bro. Just because like when you were saying they always had the prostitute, they always had the slut houses. They always had, and even in the 50s and 60s, you know, when they look at the 50s and 60s generation, they look at the 60s and 70s, well, the 70s and 80s, like, oh Lord, God coming soon, God coming, here come God, because they look at it from their point of view, and they got older. But then how we look at it, like, nah, bro, like it ain't even that bad. But then as we get older, when we was having fun, you know, our parents and they were looking at us like, oh, look at these fast ass individuals, look at them, and the cycle continues. So I get that.
Yeah, that's how I see it, because it's like, okay, we talking about sex and stuff going up. All right, props to Houston and them raw dogging or whatever, but half these crazy older liberals and stuff that they screaming about now was the same bitches at Woodstock, fucking smoking Reggie and fucking raw.
Yeah, true.
Talking about free birds and all this other shit.
Kamala said she was smoking weed, and then she started locking everybody up that was smoking weed.
Shit, Obama lips black as hell. You can't tell me he ain't hit a doobie. Yeah. So that's the thing. I think we're in the driver's seat now. We finally old enough to be like, oh, okay, this shit kind of crazy. Like, but I mean, if you pull out the VHS and blow the dust off that motherfucker, we've been seeing Booty Tape Volume 16 since the fucking 90s.
Booty talk. What a Girls Gone Wild, you hear that little blum 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 blum.
But that's all I'm saying though. Like we old enough now to toss the bear to fucking see a titty. Because it's like in Arizona, you know, once the river open up and they do the Salt River tubing or whatever, shit get crazy there too.
Yeah, it get crazy there too. Yeah,
it's just now you ain't gotta wait 6 to 8 weeks for the VHS to drop or 3 to 4 for the DVD. You just gotta log in by Monday on social media and be like, damn, that's what I missed.
Yep.
You be at work damn near ready to call in sick and get a red eye just to go.
Because all it takes is a viral video on somebody say y'all need to come out here and go saltwater tubing in Arizona. And guess what? Everybody coming out here for spring break next year. That's typically how it happens.
Hey, don't come to Arizona. We close.
Yeah, facts. Don't do that.
Y'all already act like y'all don't know how to drive when y'all come out here. We close.
Yeah, just stay away, bro. Stay away. stay back.
Plus, just to turn y'all off from Arizona, just know Tucson Police Department, Phoenix Police Department, and Mesa Police Department always hit top 20 of most violent in the country. Mm-hmm. So fuck around and get turned into beef brisket if you want to on vacation. They'll smoke your ass. Don't come there.
I did a video on a Mesa police officer not too long ago. Mm-hmm.
They always in the top 20.
Yeah. Better stay away. Stay away.
And all y'all black folks always trying to go to Scottsdale. Scottsdale was a sundown town.
It was.
They just recently lifted it, but just because they lifted the fact that you can be there, don't mean that everybody wants you there.
That's true. Hey, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure you hit the bell notification. Man, listen, we talk about everything under the sun, so we get back to the money, real conversation, real solutions. Listen, we got another topic, Marcus. You gonna like this one? You gonna like this? Shit. You gonna like this one? You gonna like this? Because I'm, you know what I'm saying. We got EJ Johnson.
Oh, I'm gonna like that one.
Lord.
I'm gonna like that one. Man, come on, bro.
Yeah. Mark is like E&J.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's gonna be a topic that I'm excited about.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Listen,
he like E&J. He don't like that word to come after.
Yeah.
We kind of talk about the situation in regards to the black community, fathers making money, and then of course your environment too, in which you grew up in. So EJ Johnson is on the Reality with the King podcast, and they're pretty much talking to EJ about his upbringing and things like that. And so we're going to kind of dive into that. We're going to give our thoughts and our opinions on it. All right. Video is a little longer, so y'all already know what to do. Tell me when to pause and when y'all want to say something about it. All right. So let's go ahead and rock out. Oh, here we go.
Yes, dude. What else?
Pause it.
Yes, because I
said pause it.
No. This all I'm
We
gonna
can go
say
ahead and
is
go to the next. We can go ahead and go to the next one, bro. We can go ahead and go. That boy came off the rip. Yes. Like, oh,
no, it's not even that bad. All I'm saying is, Buddy right here has a perfect display of masculinity. Ankle on knee. That's how you cross your legs.
With pink socks.
However,
I don't know what he's about to say, but
we gonna get there.
Before he opened his mouth. This is masculine presenting right here.
Yo, that's crazy, son. That boy said before he opened his mouth. Like, what you on, son?
Hey, you wilding right now?
Like, you wilding, you mad wilding. You just like saying anything, yo. That's
but all
crazy.
I'm saying is ankle over knee. We got to bring masculinity back. This is how you supposed to sit.
I really just feel like when it comes to you, there's a lot of people who just don't know much about you. So I would love to spend this hour, with that intention. Absolutely. So who is DJ Johnson? Growing up, California, obviously your father is Magic Johnson, your mother is the beautiful Cookie. But like, you're the oldest. Who were you growing up in that world as a young boy?
Honestly, like it was very difficult. And, I talk a lot about this, like with other people, growing up, in all the bougie, elite schools that I went to, and like all of the children that I went to school with in LA were, industry elite. So everyone had, somebody's parent was always doing something, even if they just had money for the sake of having money. But it's very difficult to be born in someone's shadow. It really is. And like, no one talks about that right now. It's like, the industry is glamorizing, the Nepo babies. And at the same time, demonizing it too, because then everyone is mad that they think that we all have like a leg up or something. But honestly, like, it is very difficult to come into the world, and what you want doesn't really matter, because it really only matters what plays well for whoever the spotlight is on. Yeah. And that was very difficult to navigate as a child, and even as a young adult, honestly. It was weird. It definitely took a lot of time to just like find myself and all of that, and then just be like, hey, like, your spotlight is over here and mine is over here, and like the only thing I have to do in this lifetime is focus and nurture me and what's going on over here, and you do that over there. But yeah, like that was a lot for the child. But like, like I was always just running around, prancing around in skirts and doing the most, as a kid. And like, I think I found a lot of, even at those young ages, I found a lot of security just like hanging out with myself, because like it was just like a very, awkward coming into my own and trying to find myself in the world that kind of like told me that like I wasn't allowed to like exist the way that I wanted to exist. So I gained a lot of self-confidence just like playing by myself, because like that's where I felt safest. And it ended up, ultimately like being one of my greatest attributes, because like now it's like I'm like this with myself, and like, no, I'm unmovable, unshakable, invincible. You cannot upset me or do anything, externally, because I'm 100% right here.
When did you realize you were gay?
Pretty early on, honestly. Like, I don't even, I wasn't one of those people who ever tried to be straight. Like I talked to a lot of, like obviously the gayest that are, either that I grew up with or like ended up being friends with, but like, I would say like 90% of them.
Flag on the play. Flag on the play, bro. How do you try to be? What the? Yeah, all right, you can play it. This need a ooh-wee.
Had girlfriends or?
Huh? This need that ooh-wee clip dropped in or something. Like, how the fuck you try to be straight?
Lost their virginities to women, and like I really never tried. Like it was it really like it wasn't an option. I don't think I would have taken myself seriously even at that young age, to be honest.
Hey, pause.
Like I could never.
I hate to be the one pausing this shit all the goddamn time. So the motherfucker just admit to being an incel?
Basically.
Like, oh, you ain't trying to get no ass, so you just finna toot your shit up.
Yeah, because he was so in love with himself and okay with being with himself.
Yeah, it was this whole sitting like an auntie thing. That's probably what that shit. Hey, whatever, man. I guess we can get through it a little more. Pause, but
I never see myself as like dating a girl. Like I don't even think I could. That's what I'm saying. I couldn't convince myself to do it, so therefore I was like, girl, you can't convince the world to think that for you. But definitely like 11, 12.
Oh,
for sure.
Okay.
Like when, you start to have those feelings and stuff. But honestly, I think like the feelings were just so strong that like I just kind of like knew it. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, probably like the 8th grade, like the summer before I went into high school, like I really like got serious with myself about it. And we were like, this is it. It's like, I don't know, like I just was kind of like, this is who we are. I remember that like very specifically, like just like taking like those last couple of weeks before I had to go back to school, and I was like, this is it. And then I felt so much freer. Like when I got into high school, like I just was like, so much more like, definitely coming into.
Courtney, I don't know how much longer, bro. I don't know how much longer.
Y'all can't.
No, it ain't. It's just a bunch of rambling. It's like it's no
context,
like it's just a bunch of
I said no context, no value, anything given.
It's just rambling.
Yeah.
It's just like and then I never liked girls, cool, yeah. And then it, like 11 for sure, yeah. And then like and
what that's that's what happens. You got your aunties and you got your cosplay auntie. This is what a cosplay auntie. They just following the blueprint. It's like when you on fucking TikTok and you trying to listen to a story time. A woman telling a story time, that bitch will be on part 27, and you just barely getting into the first 3 minutes of what the fuck happened. A dude telling the story time, he done wrap that shit up by the third one.
No, dudes, they say stories in sound effects. So look, boom.
But that's what make our stories long.
You know what I'm saying? And then he came in the room. You feel me? He came in like, and you know what I'm saying? Look, he aired the whole thing. Then he closed the door, shut like hard, like, fuck. You mean?
Yeah, but that's the thing. They caught. See, one thing I never understood about the curved people is once they take the detour, they try too hard to follow whatever blueprint they were reading. Because women ramble unconsciously. This seems like a conscious effort.
Oh, this conscious ramble?
This look like a conscious, like you trying to just not shut the fuck up. Like, oh, I finally have a friend I can talk to. Let me just go ahead. Yeah, so see, I don't like Wonder Bread because if you read the ingredients, it has 47 ingredients. And did you know the other breads only have 32? But I'm going to tell you the ingredients. Sodium bicarbonate, it just does something for my elbows. Like, I don't really be ashy until, the red 40 kick in, and then that's when my thumb started. Like, bitch, we asking about the peanut butter jelly sandwich.
I had a friend that lived in San Francisco. They use the same kind of substance, and guess what? It's phenomenal. I gave it to my grandma, and she started using. She used to do. It's like, bro, what?
And they hit you.
Hey, bro, hold on, Courtney.
They'll say, I gotta do it. They'll say, in that, they'll say, hey, side note, my grandma, by the way, she is such a dog that she'll go into that round, but then she'll come back to that story.
What was I saying? Oh, you was talking about the grease. Oh yeah. So I got the grease, and then I was like, bro, what the fuck? Hey, no, Courtney, you know how boring this shit was? Our viewer count started dropping, and then when we paused it, when we paused it and we started talking, the shit started going back up.
This shit crazy.
Come on, bro.
I saw that shit too, bro.
Whatever Werder Bremen said, that shit funny. He eat meat. That's flag on the play, bro.
Hey, it's like it sound like two white chicks talking to each other, and you like culturally not even with it, don't know, and you trying to engage and trying to see what they're talking about. Okay, we get it. He asked a question. when did you know you was gay? Dog, it's like we on page 5 or of a dissertation about nothing. You know how you write a paper and you wait till the last minute and you just put a whole bunch of filler shit in there to spread out the paper. That's what's going on right now. Like, bruh.
Oh yeah, when back when we was kids and you went back to school and they asked, "What did you do this summer?" And you got to write a 500-word essay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you was over there stretching out 4 sentences.
Yeah, no chat
that shit out.
no Google, no chat GBT, bro. You had to just be on it, bro.
Man.
Hey, that's really, you had to really have the gift of gab. Like, boy, I gotta talk.
Really
I got that whole bunch of shit just to get this full page, dog.
Full
That
page.
shit crazy though. They told us that we shouldn't be telling lies when we was growing up. Then they created the school system that taught you the only way for you to pass is to lie.
Basically.
Because if I ain't do nothing this summer, I should be able to be exempt from your fucking essay.
I
didn't do anything. Oh, you gotta write more. Okay, next week. I ain't do shit.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you wanna know how insensitive that was to ask what you did for that summer, and like you had people
who couldn't do shit.
That really couldn't do shit. They was like impoverished and stuff like that. What everybody you'll have somebody like EJ right here in the front of the class just talking about how much shit they did all weekend. They went tubing, they went on the mountains, they did this, they made the best lemonade they ever made by themselves and shit. Nah, this man been in timeout the whole goddamn summer because his mama mad. His mama mad. Everybody shut up, heads in bed.
Man, that was a cold piece when we was growing up.
Heads in bed. Y'all make me sick. Y'all eat up all the goddamn. I just bought them snacks yesterday. It's already ate up.
What'd you do last summer? Well, my mom got a new boyfriend and he blacked my eye. You couldn't write that.
Nah, you can't put that on there.
That hey, look, Rod, that be one of them situational kids. They be saying they parents stuff, and they just blurt out for no damn reason. My mama ain't got no car. He's like, what? Who asked you that? No,
and
I
they
said my
always
dad.
do that shit at the worst time.
I said my daddy ain't got no car. No, you did. You said your mama ain't got no car.
Or they be like, hey, tell us one thing you cool with your dad. And motherfucker be like, which one? I have 14 dads.
Which one?
My mom brings home a new dad every month.
I don't got no dad, but I got a lot of uncles.
Boy, hell no.
Like at school, like I just like didn't care. Like I didn't hide it. I didn't pretend. Like everyone knew and everyone was cool, and it was cool.
And the first person you told was your mother, correct?
No,
in terms of family,
definitely my friends.
Yeah.
But no, my mom kind of like interrogated me when I was like in 10th grade.
Do you remember what she was asking you?
We were on vacation in Hawaii, and she was asking me because like I had another friend who came with me, and he's also gay. Or I should say attracted to men. I don't really use those kind of labels on myself anymore, but we were just checking all the hot guys. I mean, we were doing what the girls do. They were everywhere, and we were, talking and looking, and she noticed.
Bro, okay. So let me. I gotta ask a question. So, do y'all believe? Because we understand who his father is, we understand the background, because he comes from money. We understand the proximity in which he comes from. Is Hollywood, so to speak. A lot of money, where you got the best of the best elitists as children. And do you think that this is a product of his environment, or do y'all believe that this is Magic Johnson's fault that EJ is the way he is today?
Bro, I don't even know.
Wait, run that back.
I didn't even know EJ Johnson existed until he was on Jackass.
So what I said. So what I said. Well, let me ask the question. Let me go through the question real quick, and you can go on, Matt. No, so I said, do you think that this is a product of his environment, considering the fact that the background, from he comes from money. Of course, he went to the best of the best school. So, you got a whole bunch of kids that, they got parents, they got tons and tons of money. So basically a proximity. Or do you think this is a product of Magic Johnson's fault? In regards to him, his fathering. But you can go ahead on that.
Oh, I'm saying I don't know. I don't think, like I said, I didn't know he existed until I saw him on Jackass when he got was it Jackass or Punk? I think he got Punk.
Yeah, Punk.
And yeah, I didn't even know anything about him. So it's like say for instance, you saw Michael Jordan, you be like, okay, I can see how Michael Jordan probably raised his kids. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't really get the gauge of Magic Johnson as like a father figure. So maybe that's the case. Maybe that's it. He kind of leaned way towards his mom more when he was young. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know his upbringing, but I don't know. I guess I would have to. I don't want to say necessarily blame Magic Johnson, but at the same time, it's like it sounds like he was really around his mom for the most part, because like you rarely hear him talk about his dad through his what he's saying. So I don't think he really kicked it with his dad like that. No boy too tall to be talking like that though.
You see how big them hands are? Shit.
Boy, he'll smack the shit out your ass.
Well, we got some mitts on him, bro. Damn.
Hey, look, I wouldn't fight him though. I ain't gonna lie.
No.
I would not fight.
Hey, that motherfucker get that windmill, bro. You done?
Hey, he started doing that windmill shit, bro.
Yeah, you fucking you smoked, bro.
Your arms going like Sonic legs, boy. It's over.
Just one hit and you out. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's
banana.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Like, I mean, I definitely would say it's not his father's fault. I would say it's definitely a combination, probably being around his mom a lot more, but I don't know. I mean, just the way I feel about anyone who is, like the same sex, either I feel that you're really gay or you got a mental illness. I mean, it's either one of them. So I think just by the way, he doesn't say like alarming shit to me, like that he is a woman. He doesn't say like mental illness shit to me. So I don't really think that's what it is. I just think that's just who this motherfucker is, man. I mean, that's all I can say.
Yeah, so for me, personally, I just believe that most people are responsible for their own realities. So, yeah, you got people that don't like accountability and whatnot. They'll blame everybody but themselves for the way that they are. But the biggest proponent for a person being the way that they are is them. You got to wake up with you every day. So it's like, yeah, even us as parents and whatever, we got a dream that we want. We got shoes we want our kids to fill, and they got whatever they want to do as well. It's a game of almost, let's say, playing a game of meet in the middle. Pause. Pause, heavy pause when it comes to this shit. But the thing is, I can't necessarily blame Magic because I'm still trying to figure out what kind of superhuman he is, unless I'm going with my original thought of the fact that he's just lying to the general public for a check. Like he gets some shadow money, he just lying. Because ain't no way you're going to tell me that man been in the face of HIV AIDS for this damn long. And he been cracking the fuck out of bitches left, right, and center, and ain't nobody popped up and said that they caught it. So there's that. So for this dude, I think his problem was he grew, just like he said, he grew up around too many rich people. And the problem with rich people is they get bored with normal shit. So they start doing abnormality. They start venturing into abnormalities for entertainment. He probably ventured off the beaten path to the wilderness and got lost and just found comfort in the wilderness. And that's how he ended up the way that he is. Because ain't no way you can't tell me, especially in Cali. Cali got some baddies. Ain't no way that in Cali you was going to school with all these people and you couldn't find a baddie that was coming up off of it. So it just sound like you couldn't get bitches. Your mama seen you couldn't get bitches. You brought the weirdo with you to Hawaii. She was like, if nowhere else, you should have brought a bitch with you to Hawaii. Then you talking about you checking out other people. Your mama looking at gray sweatpants and she fucking sweating. And she look over and catch y'all fucking drooling too. And she like, what the fuck was y'all looking at? So I can't blame the parents. That's all.
I ain't gonna hold you. I think I agree partially because I do think that it is the proximity in the people that he was around, but I also blame the father too because because of how busy that he actually is. I don't think that he was around like that, and so therefore, which led to him actually being around his parents more. Well, I mean not his parents, but his mother more, and or him like he said, he's always by himself most of the time. So even then, I don't even think he was around his mama. So him being around the friends that he probably had, he probably bit a pillow one time, and he enjoyed that pillow biting because again they like the abnormalities, and so they started biting pillows together, and it became a thing. And so now he started to transition, think that he's actually a woman, and I think that just became a thing. So I think it was something over time. Like you said, it's the abnormality. It's a combination of that. The father not being there, not being in that type of vibe, because we all know Magic Johnson, he was a wild boy. You know what I'm saying? In them days. He was a wild boy.
That man still knocking him down.
Right. You feel me? So I think it's just a combination of all of it. I'll be honest with you.
That's a huge bitch.
Right, I'm talking about
That's a huge bitch.
Nah, I know a lot of our generation, since our generation seemed to be the first ones to publicly try to dodge accountability like it's the fucking Matrix.
Yeah.
They like to put blame on everybody. Yeah. But I just think rich people got side missions, and if you grow up in a rich household, you already came to a beat game, and it ain't nothing but fucking DLC left, pause, and he just got stuck. He just got stuck on one of the. He got stuck on the extra content, because ain't no way, bro. Like, you got inner city kids that's trying to clap every ratchet that moves. I mean, I'm 2 times retired, so ain't no way you gonna tell me that you came from means and you just couldn't get. Worst case scenario, it was at least a white chick around that, she was in the school with you off of grants, and she was trying to just blow your fucking pipe, just try and get some of your money so she could stay around that school because she in there on accident.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no way that you just couldn't get no fucking coochie at all. You probably went to a party, got roofied. Somebody, like you said, somebody might have slipped in and he bit the pillow and was like, I guess I like it here. Pause. And now he sit like an auntie. Hey, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Y'all wild. I don't know, man. That's crazy. I don't know. It is not a choice for me. So I don't get that part.
Nah, you gotta put beep beep comment on the screen. That is egregious work.
Oh, pick who?
Beep beep 164. Nah, the other one right after that. That is egregious work.
That's
yeah. Wow, bro.
You hear what you're saying out loud, bro?
Nah, that shit's crazy, bro.
Boy, going MVP after dark is nasty work.
That's crazy. But no, I agree. Nah, I did that. It can be a combination of things, bro. And I think this is what I think, even though it happens on all spectrums, all class levels, you know what I'm saying, all income level, it always happens, but I think it's more prominent once you get to that certain level of wealth and money. Like you said, all the hard work has been done. You know, in that regard. So you ain't necessarily chasing the bread. Now what you're trying to chase, you're trying to chase a different identity. And you're trying so hard to chase a different identity. You don't want to be seen as Magic Johnson's kid in regards to, because he is considered one of the greats to ever do it on the court. And you don't want to live in that shadow. So therefore you got to do something so extreme. You got to be so extreme in order to separate yourself from that shadow. And so what better way to separate yourself than to be a
switch teams?
Switch teams, 100%.
I don't think so.
Think about the extremes, bro. Think about the extremes. Look at Michael Jordan's son, right?
I'd rather do that than this.
Even though he didn't switch teams, you know what I'm saying, in that regard. But look at how extreme of the things that he's doing now.
That's more like realistic to me. I'm just saying, like,
I agree.
But like taking, I don't know, women's minds are a little more like free with that shit. Like they can do that stuff. But I'm telling you, man, that is one thing in my life that I don't give a fuck. That is not even negotiable. Like I don't give any kind of money. God himself can come down right now and say, yo, I need you to do this. I'm like, I'm sorry, God, you gotta smite me, man. It just will never happen. Like it's just something that can never fucking happen. So I don't know. I have to think that a lot of people in some situations got the same, mentality that I have. And if they like same sex, like I said, it's got to be a combination of logic too. You can't be walking around thinking you're a woman and shit. Yeah, you're fucking mentally ill, bro. You're crazy.
I agree.
So but if it, because I've met some cats with, like, not many. Like I'm probably gonna say it's probably about, I think probably 2% of people who say they are gay are actually really fucking gay. It's not a lot. It's not a lot at all, man. But like they are logical. They know what they're doing. We're not designed to do that shit. They know that. And a lot of situations they will say.
What you mean? Like they are actually gay? Like all the motherfuckers are gay. What you mean?
Yeah.
What you
saying that they allergic to regular?
Yeah. So like they can't, like with women, like men and women, like they can't do that.
I know. Like, I kind of understand what Marcus is saying because I have ran across somebody before to where he was like, just the sight of a damn cooter makes him throw up. Like he don't want to be nowhere near. Like you could put 5,200 balloon knots in front of him, but the minute he see a cooter, it's over with. Like,
and like I said, I don't think it's very many. I mean?
So, yeah,
I don't think it's many at all, especially now it's coming out now. I think fucking like 98% of shit is mental illness. But like I said, like if you have logical points, and like I said, I've met someone like this that says, "Hey, I know this is not how we're designed to be. Like, if I could take it back anything, they would rather be with a woman, but that's just not who they are." You know what I'm saying? Like you saying logical shit, you know the fucking shit ain't right, but you got no choice over it. Like you can't choose to do something different. And it'd be the same thing with me, bro. Like I said, it is no way in hell. I don't give a fuck what it is. I'm not gonna fuck with a dude, bro. Like it is just not gonna happen, man.
Right.
I don't care what it is. That's only one thing in my life that I know for certain that will never fucking happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, I mean, I gotta think that there's other people out there like that. Like I said, I don't think it's a lot.
There's a lot. There's a lot of guys out here like that. You know what I'm saying? I think it just seems as if it's so many just because, again, social media is that wave, bro. It makes the scale seem so much bigger than what it actually is. And so yeah, I do believe that there are some men out there who playing undercover brother. You know what I mean? But I do think there are more men that's actually on one side and thinking like the rest of us, like, nah, nigga, I ain't buying no pillow for nobody. You understand?
Yeah. Oh yeah. The more people who are straight. Yeah.
Right.
Honestly, now that I think about it, Courtney, you know what I think it is?
What's that?
When we was talking about the parenting or whatever, you brought up the point that, being a dad had to go get a bag. He wasn't there as much as he probably wanted to or should have been.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it was probably like also to add on to all the bullshit. It's probably like a cry for attention. And then he just got stuck there.
And I'm just gonna say the mom probably didn't help it out. You got to know this is after he got AIDS, so she was already fucking salty about that shit. So I'm pretty sure if he was leading into it, she wasn't trying to stop it. Like she was like,
well,
now
clearly he wasn't because he admitted.
Up.
Yeah, I mean, she wasn't trying to stop because he just admitted while he was talking that he was wearing dresses and stuff in the crib.
Yeah.
So
I'm pretty sure
nobody at home told you cut it out. Once you woke up in the morning and you picked up a dress and put that on instead of some chinos to walk around the crib, then now you're not getting the reaction that you want to get. Now you jump in to get that reaction again. So the next time you got a big reaction was Hawaii, and you over there gray sweatpants surfing, the same sweatpants your mama surfing. And now she's like, all right, bro, when we at the crib, that's one thing. Like, I don't give a fuck what you do at the house, but what is we doing outside? Now that I think about it, why did you bring fucking Demetrius with you instead of Deidre? Like, what are we doing? you know? So I think it's jumping for attention.
And he said 10th grade.
At what age?
He said 10th grade, bro. He had to know way before that motherfucker was gay. Before 10th grade.
Yeah,
well, no, that's when they went on the trip. But he said he was wearing dresses and stuff at the crib.
Yeah, she knew that. She knew 100%.
I'm an only child to a single mom. The first time my mom seen me with my feet in any of her heels, I done got beat black blue.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And we know all kids fucking just put their feet in fucking shoes just to put them in shoes. But she like, no,
that
those
is,
are heels. You don't
that
put
is
your
true.
foot in those.
The boy almost broke his ankle a couple times.
So, yeah, so I think he was probably yearning for attention. So this is where, like, even though he's rambling, we gotta just double back and kind of listen a little bit as much. He's listen.
Now, what'd you say before that?
Oh, you trying to hit a clip? I said double back. Wild ass motherfucker.
Double back, y'all.
Nah, but that's where you gotta kind of replay and start to listen to the words, the choice of words throughout the ramble, and you could kind of start to dissect and realize, like, okay, it's kind of like a cry for attention almost, because you wore a dress, it probably didn't get as much as you wanted. You was outside, you wasn't getting the bitches you wanted. You fucking went to Hawaii. The mom was like, hey, you know what? I get you told I don't know what you tell all your little friends, but I'm looking at this motherfucker and you looking at this motherfucker. What the fuck wrong with you? Why is this boy with you? Like, you ain't had no bitches in the school you could have brought. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, as the attention goes, and then motherfuckers that I guess is in that lifestyle, they probably give a whole lot of attention too, because, especially you got the ones like Marcus said, you got the DLs and all those.
Mm-hmm.
They already trying to play the middle, so they're not trying to blow up their spot. So they're gonna give you as much attention as it takes for you to shut the fuck up to not blow up what they got going on. So I just think it was probably like a cry for attention, and then he just got stuck getting the reaction that he likes to get, and just chose to stay over there. Because I don't know, coochie is so great. I don't see why you choose anything else. And honestly, it's a fucking hole right behind the coochie if that's where you want to venture to. And the way the internet and the music sounds nowadays, some of the women think that that's birth control. So I'm sure you could find a woman to let you use the back mode in the front.
Facts.
You ain't got a sword fight.
Facts.
What was that?
Time to go night night. Yeah, that was my phone alert. Listen, hey, big dog, time to go to sleep.
Damn, I'm going night night. But I think the thing is, a lot of it is they don't get no cat, so they just stay curious, because curiosity is supposed to kill the cat, and clearly they ain't killing cat. So
they ain't killing cat at all.
No sir.
Cat still living.
No.
No.
Definitely did on that one.
Anybody else got any final thoughts on this one?
If you ain't got no coochie before, try and get you some. You're gonna like it.
Yeah, just test the waters. You know what I'm saying? Dip a toe in there real quick. You know what I'm saying? Just see what the hit for. You just might love it. You know what I'm saying?
Even if you gotta pay for it, just try it.
You know what I'm saying?
Put it on everybody gotta know. Just dip the toe.
Yeah, just dip a toe. Listen, if you don't want nobody to see it, just go to one of the massage parlors over there. Go and pay Marlene she gonna listen. She gonna get you right. She gonna get you right.
Hey, that boy EJ, he gonna come out that parlor, bro. A basketball just gonna fall in his hand, and he just gonna dunk.
Nigga like shit. He come out there, man. Shit, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
What's going
that
on?
motherfucker gotta be about 6'7". I mean, God, man, that's a waste of fucking space.
The thing is, honestly, I know we troll the fuck out of like Bronny James, the Ball brothers, LeVar and all them dudes or whatever, but
Zaya Wade.
I much rather be them than this. Like,
but oh God.
This dude fucked up his own legacy. I mean, Magic did what he did. Clearly, he got some magic because ain't no way, like I said, ain't no way he crushing bitches from then till now when ain't nobody came out and said that they caught something. Right. We ain't got one woman scoring coming out. But for Magic to do whatever he did in the game and be so great, get all his accolades or whatever, and have this, or Jordan to be so great, and then we got Cougar Chaser out here that fell far from the tree. Like all these people it's kind of sad. Like I get it, yeah. Sometimes you get the short end of the stick by being born into a family to where there is an established legacy that's publicly known, and you quote unquote got big shoes to fill, but you was a big ass motherfucker, so them shoes was already filled. Like even you didn't have to try hard to fill the shoes.
Yeah.
It's not like Pops is fucking 7 foot tall, Mom's is 6'5", and then you came out and you fucking 5 flat. And they like, oh well, we see that you would have never made it in the league, so whatever, and like they picking on you or something, but the size is there, the coordination should have been there. Like you could have, even if you don't want to do basketball, you could have went baseball, you could have did some other sport, did something. Like now your only legacy right now is pillow biter. That's kind of crazy. Wig switcher, pillow biter. That's wild work.
I would love to know how Magic feels about that shit, because I mean, like you said, like that, it ain't like that fool's 5 foot, man. He's probably about 6'7", 6'8". So like, I mean, you gotta be like, yo, damn.
Yeah, nah.
You gotta like, man.
That's
act like I'm happy on this one.
That's a flagrant on the top row. Why y'all over there jiggling balls talking about fucking?
Why I gotta be why I gotta be ball? It could be some titties. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you talking about, bro? It could be some juggernauts up here. What you mean?
Because y'all talking about somebody that switch sides.
Look, dog. Your mind been infiltrated. Your mind been infiltrated, brother.
Nah, it ain't.
See, EJ, think about it. EJ, everybody just thinking. Listen to me. Now, I'm trying to
what the fuck you talking about?
What? Everybody.
Yeah. Man, look at hell no.
Just listen, my brother. TV, they telling lies to your vision. See, when we was doing this, they could have been titties, but you was thinking about balls, my brother.
Balls.
See, if we was talking about Dennis Rodman, Jordan Jr., somebody's out here getting bitches, I would have said some titties. You talking about motherfucker that switch sides and you over here, you jiggling, baby. Hell no.
Nah, dog.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I don't know what you talking about, partner. You need to go on out yonder with that going on, sir.
Y'all can't talk about Junior talking about 6'7", and then y'all over here juggling shit.
6'7".
Y'all gotta remember he used the grip of the damn swing to fucking play golf. He don't use the putter side, he used the grip side.
Fuck you, and fuck you. Who's next?
Hey, dog, do the Ninja Turtle shit real quick, though.
Hey, honestly, that's probably how Magic walked in the house after coming back from vacation. Like, what did y'all just say to me?
Oh, Courtney, I got a new song for you, bro.
Oh shit! What's that?
It's GTA, right? This could have been a fake. This could have been a real run. You remember on Vice City? He was like, "I just love the batter all over my face" on the radio. When he was talking, you could have put that one on.
I know what you talking about, especially when you playing it on this
brown
video.
donuts.
Oh, nasty work.
Hold on.
All right, but that's wild though. If you rich and you got some kids, keep them in some hobbies, please. Don't let them people get free time, because this is a product of free time.
I'm talking about gotta speak to them earlier. Like, listen, man, don't be out there doing what the other kids out there doing. Listen, they get into some shit. I don't need you getting into it. Don't be getting to know. Don't be getting what you call it, peer pressure into nothing. You your own person. Just because they do it, don't mean you got to do it.
Hey man, let the boys play.
Yeah.
Hey, that's when somebody ain't got nothing to say. Hey man, just let the boys play.
Like,
she.
That is not a let the boys be boys situation.
Hey, let them be, dog. Hey,
let
them be.
Let them be.
Let him do his thing, bro.
At this point, I'm going back to spring break.
Thanks.
Shit. Hey, look, your hair gonna be gone by the time you get here. You're gonna be looking a little sickly.
Hell no.
They gonna look a little sickly over there, big dog.
Hell no.
Hey, if you come over my house and you get your own cup. Hey, the wife gonna be like, why are you giving him his own cup? He went to spring break.
Hey, how about just throw that thing out?
We just gonna name you Spring Break. Like we gonna that should name Spring Break.
All I know is wherever the hose is at, let me be there. Wherever this dude was at, I don't want to be nowhere near that vicinity.
Please far away from there.
I'd rather be closer to the hose than wherever the fuck he was at. Please don't. If that's what's in Hawaii, I ain't going.
Hey, what that Rick and Bobby? Rick and Bobby, y'all saw that? I know y'all seen that movie.
Yeah. Talladega Night.
Yeah, Rick and Bobby. Yeah.
No, when he was like, what's wrong, Ricky? He like, I'm getting dizzy with all the gayness. That's how I felt watching when they were doing that rambling shit. I was like, I don't know what the hell going on.
This nigga said niggas is 57 years old talking about spring.
That nigga, hey, but that nigga 57, he finally got some money now.
Oh shit, 57, bro. Y'all niggas need to stick.
See, the problem is modern day women, they like chasing money, right?
Right.
So unless you want some YN type time, doing some underworld shit, a lot of people ain't touching their bag till they closer to 30 anyway. If they doing it the right way.
Yeah, true.
To where you got disposable, I can afford to fucking quote unquote comfortably fuck off some bread. You closer to 30.
Yep.
But I think they going some dope spots. They going to fucking like Italy or some fucking crazy shit.
Facts.
Well, I mean, they do that too.
I think
they do that too, but at the same time, the thing is, a lot of people like they trying to put the age cap and all this other stuff. It's like, okay, well, y'all smut ass bitches that fucking age out don't realize half the time the niggas y'all was chasing to get a bag was doing illegal activities. So that's why you got the women that they in high school chasing the older dudes. Some of those dudes back then was doing it the right way, but they was using the money to get the bitches. They finally got some money. And, sadly, they came and got something that was young and still firm. She didn't start melting off the bone yet. And then once those women get older, now they fucking with the YNs because the YNs in the street getting paper real quick, fast. And shit. If I know I can make 10 bands tomorrow, then I might throw fucking 15 a night. I'm guaranteed that by the time the sun go down tomorrow, I'm gonna be up 10 again. Fuck it, I'm gonna throw all of this. And that's where we get those situations where like your Tracy Ellis Ross and all these other people that, you know, they chasing young peen. That's all it really is. So bitches age out. Now they mad at all the young bitches because they forgot that they used to be young. They mad that they getting attention. So now they trying to put a cap on it. Because you don't really see too many guys. I mean, this year, I seen a lot of the streamers, they was trying to talk about, oh, well, if you at spring break and blah, 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 you too old. But they were talking about other streamers. It's like, I forgot who was trying to chastise like Duke Dennis and them for always being in the mix.
Yeah.
Of which that's valid because y'all been streaming so long that y'all millionaires off of fucking streaming. So it's like, okay, y'all got money. We could bring bitches to the crib. Like, we could turn the amp house into spring break. Why are you going over there? That's valid. But to your regular fucking 9 to 5 straight and narrow fucking, if the motherfucker want to go blow some steam off, let them blow steam off. Like, shit. If they fucking...
Yeah, I would say Dude Dennis was still in there. He's still in that. He was still in that mindset because he was the oldest nigga hanging around a bunch of young niggas though. So he had to keep up with that persona as well.
Yeah.
But I do think though in that aspect because he had so much money, I honestly believe that he could have, because I mean everybody was rocking with Duke Dennis anyway, so he could have created a whole wave for spring break and turned it to something different, more more adult like all right, fuck this kid shit. Let's do some real shit. Like let's get out here. We got the money. We can do this. Let's turn this let's revamp this whole spring break thing. Let's do something different because we got the platform. We got the money to do it.
He probably thought about it, but after that shit with Kai, when he tried to do something like that, and the police got on his ass, and they kept getting kicked out of every goddamn thing, bro. I think they just said fuck it.
I mean, that's fair.
I ain't see that.
Yeah, bro. Kai got in trouble one time because he was trying to do like a little block party and give away some shoes and shit. Dog, people started showing up, and then I think they arrested him or some shit. And then Duke, I think Duke, Speed, Castanet, anytime they go to the mall or something like that, they be getting
kicked out.
They be getting kicked out. I'm talking about not even kicked out. They get banned just for showing up. Like a regular citizen, and they show up, they ain't even doing nothing. They get banned. So I think they looking at a liability. Like, okay, if we throw this shit, if something happened, our name tarnished, and you'll have these same people that we just saw at the damn rodeo. They gonna be there because that's literally their group right there. That's their era. That's their group. And if they come in that bitch and they already how they give off their energy online and all that shit, they gonna be coming trying to recreate it. I think they like, man, I ain't trying to have my name on that shit.
But here's the thing though. With Duke Dennis, it don't have to necessarily be Casanata and all them cats involved. It could just be him. He got his own tribe.
Well, what I'm saying is like he got his own thing, but I think the liability, that's what I was just saying. Like, I don't think he want like his name attached to something where people gonna act stupid and his name is on it.
Yeah, that's true.
His era, like even though he like 30 something, like he like early 30.
He's not our age. He close
to he's not our age. He's not our age. He like 32, like 31, 32, something like shit. Like that. He ain't crossed the threshold yet. Near goddamn 40.
Yeah, he's 32.
32, yeah. So he kind of like he's still like kind of, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I didn't heard him say some shit one time. He was like, he be wanting to do some big things, but he just be like a little reserved because like with the whole, I think it's this thing like this streaming thing that people getting so like, it's kind of different. Like if it's a rapper versus a streamer, it's like for some reason they try to attach anything bad that happens when they in the area to the streamer, and it can fuck up their association with the streaming thing or system that they own.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
that's their bread and butter. So like it don't matter. It don't matter if this they fault or not. They are like that's their bread and butter. They can be like, okay, well, we're gonna decide to step away from you.
Well, they did that shit to T-Pain.
They did?
He was trying to I forgot what state it was. It might have been Wisconsin. He was trying to do like a Wisconsin fair or some shit. And he had one that was successful. But obviously, when you follow up with a new one, now the last one was successful. So now more people is looking forward to the new one coming. He was planning it and everything. He had all the permits, whatever. And it was like a couple weeks before it was supposed to happen. And they reneged on him. He had to pretty much cancel. It was like, hey, if y'all want to go or whatever, if they still throw something, just know that I'm not associated with it or whatever because they're on some bullshit. But yeah, they did Pain like that.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good idea. It's just like one of those things where I think in the mind of like them, they be like, dog, they be looking at the risk reward kind of like factor.
I mean, shit. But we in a day and age of technology. I honestly believe we could get like a card reader that can read all your IDs and stuff and just have it. Oh, this is a 25 and up event.
And it could be a VIP event too as well. There's ways around it because that don't mean everybody's invited. It could be a spring break joint. Everybody's invited, and the only people that can get it if you start to create some barriers, or you pay this, or this is for if you're able to get, you could do a raffle or something, or whatever the case may be. But it's only for a select group of people. Only a certain amount of people can come through, and then so that eliminates a lot of the BS as well. And it's in the area where a lot of people ain't gonna know until you get the actual the ticket. Once you get behind the curtain, then you'll know what it is.
Nah, you might well if you talking about people like 30 and up, you might as well just throw a grown and sexy because people gonna be asleep by 10.
Not the way that people you got to think though, nah, because you only think about people that's homebodies. They're gonna be asleep by 10. Them motherfuckers still partying at 30 and shit, early 40s too. Them motherfuckers still getting out here in these streets.
Yeah, motherfuckers that just finally got to a bag. They want you to see that they getting that break.
They're like fuck the house, nigga. I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to travel. I'm trying to go see. I want to go see what he talking about. So
well,
they
shit, it's just like out here in Arizona. Every first Friday at the Legion, be packed the fuck out.
Facts.
And you got everybody from 21 to 68 in that bitch.
Yep.
But it's more older people in there than young.
It's getting crazy. It's getting lit out here in Atlanta because they got I don't know if y'all know what it is. It's called a belt line out here, bro. It was like the belt line is the new club. It's like this long behind like walk trail or whatever, and it's all through Atlanta. All through Atlanta. It's crazy. And then they got a whole bunch of like restaurants, bars, and all that stuff that is exactly built on it. And like you can run, but it's like, dog, it's like a club, bro. It's like a walkable club. Like it's crazy. Everybody outside.
That's what's up.
I started getting nervous though.
Honestly, what I think they need
it was
to
good
do
at first. It was good at first because I saw a whole bunch of people around my age, and I saw but the later it got, the more like the young people started going out. I said, "Oh, it's time to go, baby. We finna get on up out of here.
Get on out of here.
Get on up." When they scared me mask and shit, bro, I'm like, bro.
But my idea for stuff like spring break and all that is okay. So let's say like the logistics for moving the rodeo or whatever, things like that. If that's too big of a ass, then within I'll just say 2 miles because people can still hike 2 miles if they broke. Within a 2 mile radius of all the popping spots, they need to just make them weekends car-free zones. Shouldn't a car be in that bitch? And then they have shuttles running people in and out. And shit, in order to get on the shuttle, have the metal detector or whatever. So even if you got that thing on, you got to leave that shit in the car. So even if you want to create a disruptance, then you better be good from the shoulders or you're going to get packed out. You're going to be on the highlight reel. And that'll alleviate something. So you can still get your party and then you can still get your traffic of people. It's a shuttle. Hopefully people are generous when they go out of town, and you know they know how to tip the driver and all that. You know, give them a little funky $2. I mean, $2 times 30 seats adds up quick.
Fact.
You know what I mean?
Don't forget the bartender.
Yeah, just go ahead, give a little tip or whatever, and just have those areas like car free. Have a bunch of golf carts running back and forth, taking people everywhere and whatnot. And then I think that can alleviate some stuff. Plus, it might generate an extra form of revenue to some people that need some damn money that's in the area.
Yep.
Shit, if you got a golf cart and you ain't went golfing because it's been snowing all winter, the sun finally came out, you behind on your bills, you might go down there and be like, hey, you know, I got dollar rides. I mean, within your first hour, you done made fucking $300-400 running folks back and forth. If you play stuff the right, you know what I mean? Like, there's ways to do it to where you can still have the influx of people, but less drama. And
No,
I mean,
that makes
shit,
sense. No, that
if
makes
you're going
sense.
to somewhere like Atlanta, make sure you got some money because them niggas charge you for looking at car keys.
Down that bitch.
Ain't fucking around.
Motherfucker be $50 to park in a dirt lot. Like, this shit ain't even paved. What are we talking about?
They better not bring they better not bring spring break to Atlanta. If they bring, I'm at home. I ain't going nowhere, boy.
Boy, that's gonna be Freaknik 5.0.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna go get like 4-pack of ribs and some stuff. I'm grilling at the house. I'm chilling. I ain't going nowhere because Atlanta already crazy.
But that's the thing. They need to separate these people from their guns. Everything getting shot up these days. If your car can't get close, you can't get close with the gun. Shit, metal detectors these days is mobile. Put a metal detector at the parking lot. In order to get out this lot and get on this shuttle, you got to walk through this metal detector. Hey, we ain't telling you can't have a piece, but go put that shit in your car.
Yeah, you ain't finna have it in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, leave that beef. Because it's like, even in Arizona, once the state fair come, I never go on the first weekend. That first weekend, everybody trying to settle their grievances, and you know.
Well, I don't go at all. Or if I do, I go.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that.
What court is that? I don't go. I don't go at all.
Oh, nah. If I go towards the end
or during the day.
I'll swoop in and get a turkey leg, bro. I'm out.
Or get it during the day.
The day, that first weekend, not even the day is safe. I done seen fights break out at 11 a.m.
That's crazy.
Ah, damn, they wake up.
I can't fuck with that.
Well, you gotta remember, it's people that been online talking shit all winter, talking about, oh, it's up when I see you.
That shit crazy.
Ain't even got the slob off your face.
It's just like with politics right now. The reason I stay out of some of the political topics is everybody mad at what's going on with Iran, and I'm like, okay, well, what if America as a country be like, oh, when I catch you outside, I'm gonna catch you, and we finally just caught them? Because back in the day, Iran, they went out of their way to fucking kidnap a bunch of American journalists and all that and torture them for no reason about 50 some odd years ago. And you know, when you put a statement out like, oh, it's up and it's stuck, or it's on site ain't on your time. It's on my time. It's when I see you. It's not when you see me. You might have seen me 5 times and ducked the fade. I ain't see you. But that time where I see you, we gonna run these hands. So hey, we finally got a president that's like, oh, you know, I'm rich, like Lil Magic over there, and life is about side missions now, huh?
I'm unbelievably rich. I'm richer than you never believe how rich I am.
So he rich. So now he doing side missions. And the funny thing about him, Trump is like a white soldier boy. Everything that he say he done did first or he gonna do or whatever, somehow, some way, it's documented on tape from years ago, and it just resurfaced at the right time. They got videos from the early 90s and the late 80s of Trump talking about Iran, talking about being president, all this other stuff. And, you know, now that stuff's in turmoil, people digging them videos back out, and it's like, oh, okay, well, shit, he's been talking the same talk for 30 years, 40 years. Hey, Keon, you could say that he's not rich. He richer than you.
Facts.
He can get in rooms you can't. So if it's rich or it's an illusion of rich, it's still richer than everybody else.
So any final thoughts before we close this joint out?
My last interaction.
Wrap it up, fellas.
Oh yeah, if you want to on vacation and you out here clapping buns, if you don't know shorty whole facts, just go ahead and put a sleeve on. Like you ain't missing nothing. All you really trying to do is get a nut off anyway. So all these damn case numbers shouldn't be running up like that. Just go ahead.
Don't be going raw with these the mud ducks and these swamp donkeys, because I know y'all thought y'all was gonna go to spring break and y'all smashing all these beautiful women, but you gonna have the mud ducks and swamp donkey in there. They're gonna be like, I'm here. Wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Yeah, that's pretty much it, bro. Have fun, but definitely wrap that shit up.
Man, stay out of Houston. That's what I was saying. He said, "Hold on, I'm gonna read this comment. What do you say?" He says, "What the fuck is y'all talking about? Telling grown people to strap up is crazy." Well, okay, so he trolling because apparently he got Kenyan, so he must be from where they got a whole bunch of HIV and stuff. So I ain't gonna.
Say, yo, just give it to him, man.
Nah, Kenyan a crash out. You could tell because he's talking about Trump is a puppet. Trump literally the one that's actually exposing everybody else for being fucking stupid. So it is what it is. Like, is he doing side missions and doing some other shit? Yeah, but he's really exposing the entire establishment right now. Mm-hmm. He burning everything down. I mean, he's sneaking some bread up out of there, but he burning everything down behind him. So all this stuff where he talking about Israel and all this stuff is running, like, no, they run the White House. That's the problem with a lot of the country is every time you got somebody in seat leading, whoever the president is, they put everything on the shoulders of the president, failing to realize you got people that's on their 50th anniversary of being inside the White House doing shit from the shadows. Mm-hmm. So you can blame all these motherfuckers all you want or whatever, but the hostile takeover was not televised, and you got people from all different countries running this motherfucker, and Trump's just slowly burning it down. He burning the country with it, but hey, as long as you can get a bag, figure out how to get a bag and take care of what you can take care of that's immediately in front of you, and deal with the larger things when they come.
That's my thing. A lot of motherfuckers up here talking crazy. Even Kenyon Butler, right? He worried about what Trump doing. Bro, what kind of money are you getting to, dog? What are you doing? You so worried about what Trump doing. He ain't stunning you. Why you ain't focusing on what you got going on in your day-to-day? What's going on right now ain't affecting you right now. But you busy over here trolling and talking shit in the comments, dog. What are you doing?
You just killing
y'all got Trump derangement syndrome. Y'all want to blame everybody else, but blaming yourself for what you ain't got in your life.
Focus. You know what happened, Courtney? You know what happened?
What's that?
Kenyon ain't get paid yet, so he can't get that OnlyFans subscription. And you know how like most states they done banned you from using Pornhub for free now.
Yeah,
you gotta put your birthday and stuff in. So what happened is he's sitting there backed up. He got lotion and some tissue sitting around, and he can't knock one out. So now he mad at the world. So he ain't not confident.
That boy went on all the sites. Fuck, can't get on this one. Not this one. Not this one.
Oh, he's eating the dogs and the cats. Is that the Haiti flag? No wonder you mad.
I ain't trusting nobody who flipping you with their shirt off on their profile picture, bro. Go on about your business, dog.
You own your own mechanic shop. What car you got on the lift right now?
His mechanic shop is his mom and dad up under the house garage.
Everybody on this platform own their own house. So what else you got, bro?
I want to know. I want to know what car's on the lift right now. What part is on national back order?
Hold on. He acting
my
like
mama don't own a car. That's how I know that you don't own a shop.
No, he acting like a bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? They gotta express everything that they doing on their own, which is being a fucking adult.
These are niggas that got the rodeo band.
No, you bragging about being an adult, bro. You own a house and you got a car, bro.
Nigga, I got 10 cars at my crib right now. I could hold every fucking light to you from a candle to a motherfucking
You ain't gotta explain nothing to him, bro. You ain't gotta explain nothing to him, dog. He just want to troll. He wants some attention, so we giving him some attention.
He wants some attention
because he got a mechanic shop. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure ain't nobody going there. But hey, it is what it is. Do your thing behind, because if you really owned your own business, you will have a better profile picture too, presenting yourself a lot better too. But hey, we ain't gonna talk about that though. You are here. That shit ain't cool, dog. Grow up, dog. Grow up, bro.
Bragging
Take that weak ass picture off. Put a professional picture up there. Look like somebody. Stop looking all ratchet, homie.
Hey, bro, I own my car. I own my own car shop, bro. I own my house. Goddamn, how you talking about? I own my own house. Like what? Dog, everybody own their own house up here, bro. Like that ain't nothing to flex. That's what you're supposed to do as an adult. You're supposed to get to a point where you own a house. Congratulations.
Nigga, you the one who mentioned that
Trump no shirt on. He's talking about we broke.
But hold on, here's the thing. He the first one who brought up that Trump ain't rich. Nigga, you count somebody else's pockets. You the one brought it up. So what the fuck are you talking about? Hey man, we finna close out because I ain't got time for these degenerates. I ain't got time for this.
Hey, y'all done woke Courtney up. He started getting sleepy. And he the guy. Hey,
I ain't finna clear. Listen, bro, we gonna let him continue to keep talking, bro. You know, he just a degenerate. He wanted some attention right now because his whole out there fucking somebody else right now, and so he mad at the world. He want to come over here troll us so he can make himself.
That boy put his lotion in the baby bottom warmer and couldn't find nothing to fucking knock one out to. Now he over here fucking mad in the comments.
Yeah, he mad that he gonna do the female thing. Oh, y'all talking about me? I own y'all channel, nigga. You don't own nothing. Shut up. That's what you do. How about that? How about you shut up? Go subscribe. Go be a fanboy and just continue to keep on doing what you're doing. This troll.
Hey, but you realize that through it all, he still ain't mentioned one car that's sitting on the lift though.
Yeah,
stop using the N-word, bro. That's very, very unintellectual.
Yeah, look at him. Hey, what car do you have on the? What car do you have on the lift though? That's what Rob been trying to ask you the whole time. You talking about his mama car? He ain't got no car.
He working off the driveway. He's still on his back.
Oh, that's crazy. Got the aluminum with the aluminum shed. Yeah, he still got that one. That's what he talking about.
He on his blow up bed right now, texting his shit on his Obama phone.
Damn, not free nights and weekends.
Hey, he got the Walmart container. That's his dressers. He gotta dig through them bitches for drawers.
Shit.
Hey, I ain't got no more drawers. I guess I got
like, comment, and subscribe, man.
That motherfucker's wild.
Yeah, but all good then, man.
That's in my room.
Yeah, that's all the attention he gonna get for the day.
Oh, he on a candy van is wild. Y'all gotta watch him.
Yeah, that's wild. But hey, appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. Make sure y'all, you know what I'm saying, tap into the last video that we posted. For all of y'all, even Kenyan goofy ass, appreciate y'all for interacting in the comments and showing love and, you know, engaging with the live. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're here tomorrow. I will be live tomorrow on the Courtney Edgar Show. We will be running the numbers up over that bitch too. So come kick it with your boy. All right? And so until next time, my good people, ow.
Peace.